scenarios
Welcome
seem
to the stronghold.
have ground to a halt
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Like they've done
Before
the
they
first
finish,
season.
have they finished the full first season?
Well, I thought they had. Because I read in some of the things a few people were talking about the end of season 1.
Right.
So I thought, oh, okay,
Yeah.
they must have done it. But
Yeah.
maybe they haven't.
Maybe.
Yes.
All right, episode 4, Attention Dive 5.
5?
Yep. Any questions before we jump into this episode, or things you want to do before?
So we got +1 for the recall last time. So recall is that
So I think
Conan?
that takes up to 2, right?
Yeah, but what are the bonuses too if for the recall? Because
I've got it here. Facilities, Recall. With a full movie projector stage and even karaoke machine, the Recall is a great place for soldiers to blow off steam when they can't leave base.
Yeah.
Doesn't say it's bonuses. Why doesn't it say bonuses?
Okay, well I have it here properly.
Cool.
So you choose a charisma skill and you gain the facility bonus to the charisma skill.
charisma.
Yes.
Okay.
A charisma skill.
Is it advantage or the bonus?
It is a +2 bonus.
Okay. Well, I might.
Oh, I see it now. Under benefit.
I might go with. Where were we last time? Where'd we go? Was it the gym?
Yeah, we went to the gym last time.
Yeah.
I usually do because I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives
I'll do the same because that's Dex and strength, isn't it?
Jim gives a bonus to your melee damage rolls. If you spend time in the armor, you get a bonus to your ranged damage rolls. The firing range for your ranged attack rolls. Yeah. There's not. That's kind of it for dex and strength bonuses.
All right. Well, I might. But the mess.
Yeah, the mess hall
is con.
Yeah, it gives a bonus to Constitution and Wisdom saves.
Yeah.
So 2 good saves.
Yeah. So I might spend some time cooking up some Tok'ra delicacies in the mess hall.
Yeah.
So that's
share some culture.
Con and wisdom.
Sounds good.
Saves.
Sure, they'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
$grand. That's all they've got there.
I'll come down and try out some Tok'ra food.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll blend some of the food from Haven.
Yeah.
Is
that going to work?
Yeah, some of
Who
the
knows?
down.
Some of
I heard that
fish.
fish tofu.
Yeah.
Tofu.
Tacos, isn't it? Fish
Yeah,
tacos?
fish
Tacos
tacos.
are actually
I
yeah.
So
sat there and watched that one.
it was
Yeah. I will be hanging out in the archives once again to get that +2 bonus to my engineering.
actually.
Yeah.
While you're there,
Yeah, in the
can
archives.
you have a look at the Zats that we
Oh yeah, the
recovered?
broken Zats.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right. The broken zap.
Broken Zats need to
Recovered.
be because
Sure.
I'd like to take a Zat with me so we can fix it.
Yeah.
Because we recovered 3 of them.
Yes.
And last game, so at the end of that session,
Yeah.
we put them in with the engineers, and then at the start of last game,
Yeah,
I
we did
asked.
ask, and they weren't done.
and they weren't done.
Yeah.
So if you jump in there as well,
Yeah.
maybe they will be done now.
Yeah. Yeah. Or it might be an ongoing thing.
Yeah. Because they were just water damaged.
Yeah. Yeah. Which could mean resoldering bits.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yes, I can have a look at the Zats while I'm doing work.
Sounds good.
Yes.
So if you can we do a roll
Absolutely.
for each one?
Engineering roll.
Engineering roll
Okay.
+2 because you're
Yeah, so my total bonus is going to be a +7.
Yes.
Everyone likes hearing that.
Okay. But do each one individually just to be on the safe side.
I mean, see,
If you fail, it's not totally stuffing them up. I just have to make.
Depends how badly you
Oh,
fail.
yeah, it depends how badly I fail. Yeah,
Oh, with a plus
yeah,
7, you
yeah,
should be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since this is like a downtime activity, I'm not sure any of my engineering abilities really apply.
Well, you can spend as long as you want if it's a downtime activity, and then
Yeah,
just do a roll
yeah.
at the end.
Hmm.
Yes. Right. Oh god, that was a miss. Terrible. I rolled in that one, guys.
All right.
So you
For a
wrote
total
one.
of, is that 8 or plus 7?
Yeah. It's a total of 8 when it's in that one.
Unsuccessful, unfortunately, but
Clearly.
didn't blow up in your face, though.
8
That's
somehow.
a positive.
Yeah,
The other two?
I was with adding the 2.
No, the other 2. We got 3 of them.
Oh, you want to
Yeah.
a check?
You can
for
attempt
each
the other
stat?
2, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. All right. That's a 2 on the dice for a
Okay.
total of 9.
I'm sorry, I want to change dice.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Let's hopefully get 1.
Okay, that's better. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20, excellent. You actually repaired one of them.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yay!
Bad dice.
Starts up. You haven't actually test fired on anyone yet, but it does actually make a field when you press the button.
Okay,
Squeeze
that's
it.
a good sign.
Bonus.
That's a good sign. Yeah. Very good sign, really. Do you want to test its functioning on people?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah.
On people
Yeah.
or on the just at the range?
Just on Gonorok. Gonorok stuff.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Shoot me. Come on.
Okay, I'll shoot Gonorok with the Zac.
Sure.
Just once, please. Not
Yeah,
the second one.
Once, of course, once.
I'm assuming this is happening in downtime. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kill time.
I can have
Yeah.
a good rest
Yes.
after this.
All right. Should
Actually, who's in your bunk?
Me.
hang on.
The top, the bottom view.
Yeah.
Just from
I
behind
forget.
the corner.
I think you might actually have ended up with like your own bunk because you were so aggro.
That's right. Yeah, they moved all together across the room.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. So I have to roll to hit still.
Now you're rolling well.
Now I'm rolling well. Yeah. Yeah.
Change
So
dice.
So that's a 23.
Oh, yeah, that's all. You comatose on the floor right now.
Okay. And target struck by a Zac suffer 3 levels of exhaustion instead of hit point damage, assuming it works as it's supposed to. And you need to make a save against falling unconscious.
So we're not doing this the night before we're going.
No, we're not. Definitely not.
No.
This is way earlier.
It's been a few days since you've gone.
I don't actually. Where's the save DC?
Remember, you get your com bonus. You get +1 from.
Yeah, I've added that on. So it'll be 9.
Oh, okay. A 9 for your
And 9
save.
for save.
Okay, you for your unconscious. All right, cool. Success.
Hey! But
Yeah,
tell me,
like-
how long's he unconscious? Does it say?
Let me check.
Not.
Do I,
They put that bit in a different section of the rulebook.
I was going to say, if I've got a level 3 exhaustion, do I get that back? Because we're on rest?
Yeah, you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like after a long rest, you get it back.
It does not actually bother specifying how long you're unconscious for.
Okay.
That's right. Just
Yeah.
give me another floor. Dude.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's fine.
I'll try not to shoot you with it later.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just call Chuck in to deal with.
Yeah.
Chuck,
Well,
I succeeded
I know
too
you just
well.
walked in, but gun rocks and conscious on block.
Yeah, please fix this.
Well, yeah, we got one repaired.
Yeah.
All right. Also, during our downtime, we took a sample of that inoculation from P6H970 to the medical people.
Inoculation.
The inoculation of that we used to cure
The chickie.
the girl.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because remember that the what's his name couldn't produce enough of it, so we said, look, with our facility, we might be able to
Replicate it.
replicate it for them in exchange for like a.
That's pretty much the only thing that didn't disappear, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
That and the pipes.
Yes.
And everything else went.
So has there been any progression on
Not yet.
that? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Because the problem with that is, of course, we don't know how to contact this guy.
I'm pretty sure we go back to the planet and we play the flute.
We play with.
Yeah,
Okay.
play the pipe again.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try that.
And pipes.
So that might be a good side one if it's not listed anywhere.
Yep.
Once we get the inoculation,
Yeah.
we'll go back to that planet with it.
I could think of something.
Yeah.
That's more fun with you.
The
Tribulations.
idea is to
Yep. Chuck in some triples.
do some exchange or something with that
Yeah.
race. I forget what they're called now.
The Minos.
Yeah,
They're like
Minos.
minotaurs and they
That's
have horns.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I also need what's your natural perceptions at the moment?
Lower than I would.
Passive.
Yeah.
At the moment, for me, it's 16
16
with my +1.
for Ulfric. Yeah. Gonrock?
10.
10. That's low than I expected. It's
Yeah.
working.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's your wisdom?
9 minus 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Explains it.
Jordan?
13.
13.
But remember,
Oh, muscle no brain.
remember, you got +1
Yeah, on my
From-
one, yeah.
and your wisdom.
Oh,
So that it's a temp one, but
No, wait. The facility bonus only is for your saves.
with saves.
For your wisdom and constitution
Yeah.
saves.
Okay.
13 for Jordan, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet.
It's going to go up soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
I get an ability that lets me use my intelligence. Be big. Just not yet.
All right, we'll get underway if you guys are ready.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so this day will start, the mission will start, meeting in the briefing room at 0900 with General Lawyer.
Cool.
Okay, you enter the room. There is a Tok'ra at the table, which you know as the leader. You have seen them around the base, but you've never really worked with them before. Might have said hello in passing.
Yeah. So what is
Zelida.
If their Tok'ra wouldn't.
Oh, not
You know?
necessarily. They could be from a different cell. Like at the moment, Karasha. She's the big one that we've. Zelida.
Okay. General Lawyer takes his seat. It's like, good morning, team. This mission is time sensitive, so let's get right down to the brass tacks. This is Zelida and her host, Salem. They have received intelligence from the system lord Nefertiti has withdrawn her forces from planets P2X678. Zelida, give us a brief overview about what you know. Zelida straightens in her chair and says, more than a century ago, the Tok'ra maintained a base on the desert planet of Parva. When the system lord Nefertiti invaded Parva, the Tok'ra abruptly abandoned it. The Tok'ra abandoned equipment and material at the location, expecting to salvage the base later. During the evacuate, 3 stasis jars were hidden. They contained Tok'ra symbiotes. We were awaiting new hosts for them at the time of the invasion. Despite the lengthy occupation, the Tok'ra believe Nefertiti never discovered the base. After Wepawet commandeered most of Nefertiti's forces, the inhabitants of Parva rose up against the remaining Jafar, driving them from the planet. As Parva is no longer under Goa'uld control, Zelida wishes to return to the base and to recover the jars. At the insistence of the Tok'ra High Council, General Lawyer said he'll provide a team to escort Zelida to the base. I believe that team is you.
Fantastic.
Well, it's like, I do understand you are down a team member at the moment. Claire Connors is on another mission, will not be joining you, but this is more of a stealth mission, so I believe that you'll be fine with the numbers you have. Is there any questions for Zelida while we are here?
So there's no Jafar, or there might still be Jafar loyal to Nephites or...
Asking Zelida now?
Yeah.
Yep. We do believe it is a possibility they are still present. They're not in force, but it is possible they have spies in the area.
Any other indigenous life to the planet?
Yes, there is multiple settlements, and we will be visiting one as soon as we get out of the Stargate.
And their loyalty?
Not with the Goa'uld. Do believe, if everything has turned out correctly and they're not still with them as such, yes.
So the Tok'ra base, so when they evacuated, they didn't close the tunnels with the crystals or anything like that?
No, they were hoping they could return to get everything back.
So is it ring in? Or...
Yes.
Okay. But she knows exactly where we need to go?
20 kilometres from the town.
Will she be coming with us?
I will be, yes.
So...
Okay.
Stealth mission.
Yeah. Given the
Hope
local
for the best.
communities have just
Prepare for the worst.
driven out the Goa'uld, are
Hmm.
we expecting them to be particularly unfriendly to off-world visitors right now?
That is a good question, but from my intelligence, it sounds like they will be welcoming anyone who is not Goa'uld.
Great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Do they know how to tell the difference between a Tok'ra and a Goa'uld?
Or a Jafar.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. So the majority of this team is going to
Yeah.
set off all their alarm bells.
Well, the benefit is with the Tok'ra, unless we reveal
Yes.
our symbiote.
I shall wear a beanie.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Wear
you
a
wear a
beanie.
beanie.
Don't take the Zap with you. Or the
What's
staff
that?
Or a
weapon.
staff weapon.
And you're going to have to change into fatigues instead of your traditional armor.
Oh.
Maybe leave the staff weapon but take the Zap.
That's
Because
what
you
I
can-
The
conceal
Zap
that.
is more
You can
concealable.
conceal
it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
And
Right.
well, so over the top. So when we first get there, maybe over the top, we can wear the Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster clothes.
Sudden detour. We got to take hard alcohol in with us.
That's right. Because then at least we'll blend in with them.
Good
Because I'd say, well,
Yeah.
Zelida can tell us a bit about the way they dress, and then we can use the what's it called again?
Pan cultural wardrobe.
Pan cultural wardrobe to wear similar clothing to them. So that we'll blend in much easier, and we'll just keep our uniforms and stuff on underneath, and maybe keep our all of our weapons and stuff in packs or something like that, like
Okay.
in some sort of bag that looks similar to something that they would carry.
Hmm.
So at least we're not going to set off any alarm
Walking
bells.
there with P90s strapped around to the
Yeah.
chin.
Yeah, And oh, look, here's the
But
strangers.
you just got rid of the one warlord to walk in with others.
Because if we don't look like a threat, then we won't be perceived as one, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And
okay. I'm packing a radio relay because that will let us have a 20k range, so we can still talk back to the Stargates if we need to. So I'll just set that up when we get there at the gate. This is a very good reason why I shouldn't, depending on how close that community lives.
I'll take. So there's 4 of us going at this point, or 5 if Chuck gets here. So I'll take a camo kit for each of us, so that, because remember I can cam you up, so you get advantage on your stealth rolls.
Yep.
And then that way we can apply it multiple times, because usually I'll just use mine and it's a one-off deal to do everyone.
Yep.
But if I take one for each of us.
Yep.
I want to take some grenades.
Fair enough. I have
Because we're going underground and it could be handy.
I have 3 smoke grenades and 3 flashbangs on me, so if you take some frag grenades, that'll cover all our bases.
While all these weapons are a good idea, Pava is mainly a desert planet, and they're in a drought currently. Best if we take some extra water.
Water.
Extra
Good point.
Alright, cool.
We'll take water, and haven't you got like the? Oh, we've all got the purifier, haven't we?
Yeah, we all have a purifier as part of
But
that.
if water's scarce because it's desert.
But if we end up underground,
Yeah.
we can find some.
Underground.
Yeah.
So we should take a scuba.
Should we take? Should we take some extra water that we might be able to use in trade
Good point.
for information and things like that?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll take some extra water.
There is no currency on Pava. They do barter goods.
All right.
Excellent. So water could be very handy.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
bartering.
Indeed.
Anything else?
C4 in case we need to pull our way in and out tunnels. I've got duct tape. I've got utility ties. I've got my engineering kits. I think we're good.
Okay.
I see.
All right.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the planet? Yeah, we all forgot to ask what planet it was.
So it's a desert planet with sparse settlements.
Nothing really comes to mind that I haven't already divulged.
Cool. No weird weather or deadly beasts.
No.
Cool.
Do they have a day-night cycle?
Yes.
And
It does get cold
Yeah.
during the night.
The night might be the best time for us to do that 20k hike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same
In the desert.
Hmm.
When the Tok'ra left, did they leave booby traps behind in their secret base?
Not to our knowledge, no.
Okay. Is Nefritius the Goa'uld the kind of person that would leave booby traps behind?
I can give us a culture roll.
It's not my
Well,
strong point.
if not,
But sure.
her
So-
Weapawet might.
14.
Weapawet absorbed her forces.
Not that you guys know that they're
Yeah,
not the trap sort of gods.
Alright.
Okay.
Still gonna keep an eye on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we will.
Because this sounds like exactly the sort of thing where you would want to leave traps behind.
Yeah.
Please remember that our main priority is the symbiotes.
Of course. We want to make sure we do it safely.
If they have perished, we should find their status jars at the very least so we can repair them for other symbiotes we find.
So, is there any other medical technology that we need to take for that, or does the Tok'ra base have a lab? fully functioning lab.
To transport them back with.
Mm.
No, not that we have at this stage. Hopefully they have this at their base, so we do have it for future ones.
So the sarcophagus that we found in the research facility, that was only off because the power went off.
Correct.
So it's functioning.
General lawyer is like, yes, so that sarcophagus is fully functioning from what we can tell.
Was there anything else in the labs? Because remember, she was doing research on the affecting the symbiotes. So she would have had stasis jars and all that in the lab there.
Nothing salvageable other than what was already found, unfortunately. Most was destroyed.
So there's nothing we could take with us from her lab that might help us with these three.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Right.
Worth asking anyway. And the only other thing that I can think of is when we recover the symbiotes, what's the plan for the rest of the base?
Do you wish us to destroy it?
Recover any technology that is left.
Yep. And then is she going to use the crystals to close it up or leave it open for possible future use?
Might depend on how well we get on with the people in Pava.
Yeah. Good. Suppose it depends on the presence and who is there.
So is she taking crystals with her in case we need to make tunnels to get out quick or something?
No crystals on us. No.
Okay. Maybe there'll be some there.
High probability.
Yes.
All right. We ready?
Yep.
Okay.
So there'll be no melt, I assume?
No, that's probably not a good idea sending that through.
No.
Yep.
Generalize, not for this mission, especially as stealth mission. We do not want people to know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Could be a bad thing.
So the relay we'll have to put at the base of the Stargate or something.
Yeah, we'll put it near the Stargate. Preferably somewhere relatively hidden. But yeah, that will allow us to maintain comms.
Right. So they dial in
Yes.
to talk to us through
Yep.
the...
Through the relay.
All right.
Okay. Anything else? Oh. Head to the gate room when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So we'll head down.
Yeah.
Okay.
First mission where I've had to dress up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exciting.
This mission I've left all the kids behind.
You still have grenades. And the Zat I fixed for you.
I have a Zat. That makes me feel a little bit more happy.
And who knows, we might...
Yep.
Plonk over the head with a tank style.
Yeah. Well, still
He's
got.
hoping.
I
Well,
can still take the sidearm,
the-
right?
Oh,
It's not
yeah,
like full on
still
P90.
take the P90. We're just going
It's in
to
a
have
bag.
like
okay,
a
yeah.
bag,
Okay, so I've got it, yeah.
like
Yeah.
those swaddling sort of bags. That,
I've still got what
Yes.
sidearm knife
yeah,
Yeah.
and a Zat on me.
yeah.
Just
Not
not
P90 in the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to take a bag of zip ties because last time we
I already
captured
have
those.
those.
Oh, you
you
have?
didn't have
I already
anything?
have those because they're really useful for engineering
Yeah.
and for putting things together.
Yeah.
So I just have those and we can use them to
Very
block.
well.
Oh,
Zip ties
well,
and
that's good.
Yes, I always have those basically.
Because we captured these three
Yeah.
different and had no way to
Yeah, we
find
didn't
them
have
up.
anything for him, did we?
Yeah.
So we had to
Yeah.
knock them out.
Oh dear. Yes, no, I have zip ties. It's all good.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, zip ties and duct tape. Essential for an engineer.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
And we'll head through the gate. Longer to load than I thought it would.
How long do we expect to be away? About like
They should
of
not
days?
take more than a couple days.
All right, so we'll take 7 days of MREs just to be on the safe side. And then we can even trade some of that if we need to.
Yep.
That didn't work.
Mm.
Must be a Stargate sound effect. There we go. This took way too long. Okay. You arrive safely on Parva P2X TAX 768. Stepping through the Stargate, you enter a busy market square called a souk at the edge of the town. In the distance, you see the bomb-damaged ruins of a Goa'uld palace, reminiscent in design of ancient Egyptian temples. Around the souk, you see numerous symbols of falcon wings that have been defaced. Most locals pay you no mind, as you don't appear to have anything to trade. It's only mid-morning and it's already hot.
So the Falcon things are, can we? Well, does it's a leader? We ask her, is that the fetus symbol?
Absolutely.
So when you say they're defaced, they're not defaced with like wet rules and things
No.
like that. Like it's been defaced.
Been trying to destroy them, yeah.
Yeah.
Nephides is a low-level system lord who ruled Parva for the last century.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you recognise the falcon wings as a symbol of Nephides, an ancient Egyptian goddess of mourning, the night, the dead, the coffin's burial, but also oddly childbirth.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah. Life and death, and also giving birth tends to result in a lot of death.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Anything to do with the Stargate before you head off?
Yeah. Well, is there somewhere where
Yeah, this might be a bit challenging.
we can, like, what's immediately around the base of the Stargate?
The DHD.
Like, are there people sort of sleeping against
No.
it and huts or anything like that?
Not near it as such. They're a bit of ways in huts, but
Yeah.
haven't built it directly near it.
I
Within
don't think
20,
putting
30
down
metres.
an
You
unknown
wanna
piece of
bury it?
technology
Just
in the
buried.
middle of the market square is going to go down very well.
But there's
How big
nothing
is it?
right next to the DHD.
No, nothing.
You can't like
Well, we can bury it.
bury it next to in front of the director.
I'm just saying we're in the middle of a market square.
No,
And
it's a
The strangers.
bit off from
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, we can walk a ways away and bury it somewhere else on our way.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything unusual around the base of the Stargate or that we notice? So it's all clear.
Yep, nothing around it whatsoever, really. That's standing out as such.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool.
And the people, it looks a bit like just like Abydos or
That's probably the best way to explain it.
yeah,
Yes.
Sure.
so they're all wearing
Hmm.
robes, all dark skinned
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the sun and stuff.
Chuck's standing out right now. But yeah.
He has a hard time not.
Yeah. But we're suitably dressed
Mhm.
to match them.
Yep.
Okay.
Has anybody taken notice that we came through the Stargate?
No, a few people looked your direction when the Stargate activated, but they did not react to it.
That's good. It means we're
That's
not
a good
very
start.
interesting.
So it could be that they use the Stargate as well.
For
Well,
trade
the
somewhere
Stargate's in the middle of the market, so
Yeah.
yeah, I assume it's an important part of their trade.
else?
Yeah,
So
So, I think
uh,
head off to where we need to get to. Keep
well-
an eye out on our way.
do we want to? I
We
think
can
we try and talk.
5Ks away from the Stargate before we start running into comms issues back to it.
Well, I think before we go, we should maybe try and talk to some locals to get the lay of the land.
Is there a tavern somewhere we can spot?
You know, just to find out
Sure.
And
because
it's hot, so we want
Yeah.
to travel in the dark.
yeah,
So let's find somewhere cooler
till
Yeah.
and
Till it
see what's
gets-
happening. Because it might, if there's meant to be spies on around, it
yeah,
might be a good spot to see who's watching us.
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah,
The leaders, though, probably the best place to go would be the markets themselves.
all right.
That's
Well-
where most of the information is found.
Is the leader like a diplomat sort of class, or is she?
Yeah, diplomat.
All right.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
if you three, you two and Zelida go ahead, I'll go stealth
Right.
back, and I'll watch who's watching you.
Sure. Okay. That
Okay.
makes sense.
2, 3, 4 people walking off ahead, and you're staying ways back.
Yeah,
while
I'll
they're
stay
walking off.
way back, and I'll just keep a look around, and then when they're a safe, like, well, not safe, but a distance away, I'll start following, but I'll be looking around. I'm not going to take the direct route. I'll go in between stalls and things like that and see who's watching who.
Sounds good. Okay. As you walk around the souk, ragged, emaciated children approach you. Each child wants to trade you something, whether it's cheap bracelets, lumpy clay amulets, or hand-drawn maps of dubious origin. They jostle you, trying to grab your attention. Not yourself, just the other group that's in front at the moment.
Yep.
So there's more of them. Anything you want to do while they're trying to do that?
I would like to feed the children.
Feed the children, okay.
Yes.
They're trying to hand you over bracelets, so you're going to take the bracelet?
Oh, I don't need the bracelet.
You're
They just need to be fed, clearly.
You're just going to give them food?
Yeah.
Your rations?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm going to take a bracelet and make it feel like they've actually done a trade.
Yeah, you take the bracelet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you put the bracelet on?
Let's stick it in my pocket.
Okay. All right. While that's happening, everyone give us a dexterity save.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I rolled the blue dice like a fool.
16.
12.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
That's
Save it.
fine. Nothing happens. The
Okay, nothing.
the children seem happy with the food. They're sort of fighting over between themselves, but they're walking away now in a small group.
Cool.
Okay.
Was anyone like watching over the children from shadows or something like that, like directing them, hey, go to those people, or
Give us a roll, perception roll.
perception roll? That's not going to get me anywhere.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah, don't notice anything.
Okay.
People walk.
Yeah.
Too many people around. This looks quite busy.
Yeah.
Okay. A portly baker wipes the sweat from his brow in the morning heat. He barks at you. Ah, friends! Can I interest you in any bread? He offers different bread rolls and flatbreads from his worn wooden cart.
I am kind of interested, but I don't have a lot to trade.
Trade some water.
Is water a good trade?
Water? Oh, of course. How much water do you have?
I have no idea what I'm
Well-
negotiating with.
Well, I was thinking
No
we
idea of
take.
comparative values.
I was thinking we take. Each person takes double their normal.
yeah,
Because
no.
we're going to a desert.
I have plenty
planet.
of water, but I don't know what the kind of comparative value of water here is. So
Um,
I don't know if I'm offering too much or too little.
Start with a
Start with a
Cup.
cup.
Yeah, sure.
Cup of water.
That's me.
He sort of looks around. It's like, don't show that around here too much. You'll probably get swarmed again, like those kids just did.
Great. Can I have some of the
Done.
flatbreads?
Oh, take as many as you'd like.
Oh, great. You want some flatbreads?
Yeah, hell yes.
Um,
Thank you.
bakery's just around the corner. If you need anything throughout the day, come see us.
I can feed all the children in this town.
Throw it up in the air.
My name is Ofe.
One.
What brings you here? I do not believe you are from this planet. I have not seen you here before.
What excuse me? I
We're
feel like this
explorers
is
looking
yes.
for new places to trade.
We came to the right place, yes. Plenty here, that's for sure.
Should ask him if he makes cakes as well as breads and
Do you make like sweet bread or cake or something?
Not really. It's just mainly what you see here.
Fair enough.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
More
Yes,
than
I'll make these
bread.
ones myself.
Can't take the general.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't give us a cake last time.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, got you.
Yes.
I'm
How long?
assuming at some point this is going to escalate and you're going to just put cake in his face. At some
Yeah.
point.
You want cake?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you came through the gate. No, not even 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, that's
recently
what I
arrived.
heard.
Yes, that was us.
Strangely, I saw the gate open earlier, but no one came through. It wasn't you, as or was it?
No, it wasn't.
Hmm.
Did you see no one come through?
No, no one at all. It was a bit strange. Normally, people like
Yes.
yourselves come through for trade.
Do you often get people coming through for trade?
Ah, yes, yes. Every few days, at least, there is someone new.
Hmm.
Is there anyone watching these guys at the moment?
Give us a perception roll.
18 now.
18. Yes, there is one person watching this part happening. He's off to the side, but he has got his own stand. He does look a bit different than everyone else here. What he's wearing.
Hmm.
Cultural?
Yeah, you can give us a cultural.
So, 7. That's not going to give me much.
No. Basically, tell he's just not from here.
But he's got a store?
Yes.
And what's he got at his store?
Ooh. Leather goods.
Oh, so while these guys are talking to the baker, I'm going to make a beeline straight to his store
Okay.
and start looking over and his stuff. And when I notice him look over to the group,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, more foreigners through the gate.
You say that?
Yeah.
He turns to you and with a big knowing smile, he's like, "A fellow traveller, what brings you to this hellhole?"
Looking for new sources of trade and alliances to be had.
Ah, interesting indeed. I am from a planet called Alava. Have you been there? It is most beautiful.
I have.
Hmm.
And why have you come here if this place is such a hellhole compared to where you've come from?
For trade, they do have some good stuff here occasionally.
How long has he been
Yeah, have you only recently arrived, or you've been here for
A
some
few
time?
days now.
A few days. And
here? Many other come with me?
yeah, you're on your own,
Yes.
and
These are my own wares. You got anything to trade?
so what sort of stuff has he got?
Basically leather
Leather.
belts, leather guards, hand guards, that sort of thing. Leather gloves.
Ooh, leather gloves.
He starts eyeing you off a bit. It's like, anything out of the ordinary that you have there?
Oh, we're not allowed to trade though.
a
We get in big trouble if we do that.
Has he got a like a leather vest?
Leather vest.
Or leather braces or something like that?
Yeah.
He has?
He does.
So I'll have a look at those
Mm-hmm.
and like comparing them to my own Norse Celtic origins, because I'm always sort of on the lookout for things that match
Okay.
my heritage,
Yeah.
sort of thing, where they come from. Like, are they good quality?
Yes,
and-
from what you can tell.
Yeah.
You can give us a roll if you'd like to see the quality.
Yeah. So what would that be against? Culture.
Oh, yeah,
again?
probably culture. Yeah.
That's
You believe they're
10.
really good. Yeah.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
they're quite good quality.
They're quite good quality. Okay, I'll say I know it's quite scarce here, but I've got some water. I'd be happy to
Happy
trade.
to. Oh, water. Water I do not need.
You do not need water?
He's not from here.
Gee.
Going back home eventually.
Chaps needed. Come on.
Chuck home.
I'm unconscious on the floor now, so it's okay.
What sort of things would appeal to you?
Otherworldly things.
Otherworldly
Things I have not
things.
seen before.
Then what would you have with your names?
Being you're a tradesman yourself, what about this? And I'll show him the multi-tool.
You're showing the multi-tools.
Jeez.
My word, I have not seen anything like it. Yes.
With
yeah.
this, you can make holes in your leather, you can stretch it, you can cut it.
Very handy. I could actually do repairs right here.
A hammer, a pry bar, a saw, a screwdriver, wire cutters, and a wrench. Also, it operates as a shovel.
Shovel as well.
Yep.
So yes, by all means. I saw you looking at the leather vest and the braces before. Would you like to trade for them?
Would throw in a pair of boots and it's call it a fair trade.
Trade is done. That sounds good.
Excellent. Hello.
Chuck is here.
Never fear, Chuck is here.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Okay.
um,
We're on a
Trading-
stealth mission.
Oh,
Stealth.
so
Very
the
important.
Vest.
Yeah. It's okay, he's just walked into the marketplace.
Chuck's here! Just fires the P9 in the air.
So do I get the impression that he's only watching them because they're
Give us an
foreigners?
insight.
That's 12.
Yes, because they're outsiders.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool. He seems like a friendly, upstanding sort of person. All right. Well, while I'll just stay there for a bit. I'll say to him, "Oh, do you mind if I just try these things on? That is there somewhere like
Can you ask me if you've
Cloth.
seen anyone else come through since he's been there?
yeah? Well, what I was thinking is to get back to you guys,
Yeah.
and then I can quiz him again. Well, I'll spend a bit more time around there, and so I'll just sit down somewhere and try the boots on, and I'll watch him, but I'll also watch what they're doing,
Okay.
sort of thing. So I'm not conspicuous.
You have to lift both the handles up at once.
yeah.
You can move
Trying
it.
to get one of them would go, but the other one wouldn't.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. That's fine.
So we've
So we meet in the markets of Haven.
no. So
Off-world.
we're escorting a Tok'ra to a abandoned base, Tok'ra base, to retrieve 3
Status jars.
stasis jars that have got symbiotes in them, hopefully alive,
Yep.
on a formerly Goa'uld occupied planet that was taken over by Weapawet's forces, but we haven't seen them. No.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
the Goa'uld,
locals drove him out
Yeah.
recently,
Yeah.
but because we have 2 Tok'ra and a Jafar in our party, we're trying to be so
Yeah.
stealthy
So we're
and not cause problems.
we're all dressed
because they're
in
just recently out of
pan.
the revolt.
galactic
And a beanie.
and a beanie.
Yeah.
And
Wanna
we've
do
got
the
our
plan?
weapons
Yeah.
like, hidden in bags and things like that. And it's like Abydos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a planet, 50 degrees, I'm in a beanie.
And we got to travel about 20 k's from the settlement to the base. And it's all
Yeah.
desert, so we're going to do it at night. So we've basically come through the Stargate. There's a like a market right there.
Mhm.
So we're trying to find out the lay of the land, where allegiances lie, and all that sort of stuff before, because we've got time to kill between now and nightfall. And then, so what we did, we split up. So I've hung back to watch them to see if anyone's watching them, because like the gate's in the middle of the market. So as soon as we come through, everyone's like,
Hey, strangers!
and kids running
Right.
up, you know,
Yeah.
with their hands out and all
Yeah,
that sort
yeah.
of stuff.
Yes.
So that's basically where we're at.
We're currently chatting to a baker.
Who she overpaid water for.
I got us all flat.
And she basically said, yeah, the baker basically said, here, take my cart.
It wasn't
Yeah.
quite that generous.
So we've all taken like a
Yeah.
double ration of water because it's desert, but we've also brought extra water to trade because obviously that's the highest commodity here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. An older woman calls out to Gonrock. Friend, yeah, you look hot there.
With your
I
breathing.
Would
With
you,
the sweat pouring down.
Hey, did you pump your sweat?
might you wish to trade for linens more appropriate to this climate?
You could have a turban.
I was going to say, do you have an appropriate headdress
That's I
for my
do.
poor bald head?
She picks one out off the table. It's purple in colour. It's like a little flower design on the front.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah. I think you're going to look great.
And what would you like in return? My lovely flowing turban.
Any sort of interesting clothing, like I'll trade you for the beanie. I wish you wouldn't know the name of that, but the hat you have.
That is fine. However, is there somewhere more private I could change my hat?
She sort of looks around. It's like, no, not really.
You
That's
probably
going to cause a problem, isn't it?
try it. Like, it might be a
One or the
dex
other.
roll. Might be a dex roll, but like wrap your head with one
Yeah,
while you take
yeah.
the
Yeah,
other.
Chuck could help with a bit of sleight of hand.
Oh,
That's a good idea. Hey, Chuck, can you come help us, I can believe?
It sort of looks like our two side-eyed. It's like, what are they doing?
Let's see if we can
Cultural
penetrate
obligations for head coverings.
Oh,
Very well.
hopefully Chuck did better.
Why are you like this?
What did Chuck get for his side of
So you got totally undressed,
accidentally?
but you still got your hat on.
Oh boy.
What did you?
What's the
I
sleight
got
of
a
hand?
10.
Oh, okay.
And what did you get in that one?
I don't know what.
Okay.
I just wanted to keep talking to the baker for a bit. And now there's this.
The old lady did not notice anything.
Great.
Luckily, she was actually looking away, thinking it was
Yeah.
inappropriate to watch.
Mhm.
But
Someone else.
someone else did notice.
Oh, jeez. We're gonna get mobbed.
Can I spot the person that noticed?
Oh, yes, because he's right next to you.
Oh,
Of course.
Oh, he knows.
oh, he's noticed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's he doing?
Oh, nothing. He just looks like smiling like he was before.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. I'll keep my eye on.
Wouldn't
My
say-
my
wouldn't say-
name is Teflora. That looks really nice on you.
Thank you so much.
Hmm.
I feel much better. My head is much cooler.
You would. I am
You
quite
sound much better.
parched. You're not from here. Do you have any water spare?
I do. I would trade you some water for some information.
Oh,
If you have any.
information. Yeah, there was someone looked slightly like yourself. He was a Jafar, actually. Came through 5 days ago. Ordered some clothes, and she holds up the clothes. Similar height to yourself. These would probably fit you. But, his name was La something. I don't know any other information, but does that suffice?
I wonder if it was Latota. He's the Jafar from
Yeah, I know.
Haven.
Week ago?
Did you see anybody come through the Stargate before us today?
No, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I can't see the Stargate from here.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting information. I will give you half a cup of water.
Thank you.
So the fellow that I'm with there, I'm going to say to him, "Oh, you don't see too many Jafar around these parts.
Jafar. No, not these days. They were mainly driven off quite recently, in fact. You have not been here before, I assume?
No.
Hmm.
So you've obviously been here a while. Were you here during this uprising?
That I was not. I did come previously to trade, and let's just say it wasn't as nice of a place back then.
So, why? What happened?
Let's just say there was Jafar on most of the streets, and a few killings now and then. But looks like they resolved that, which is good. Yeah.
So, are there any Jafar still here?
Not to my knowledge, no. Can't say I've seen any. Usually they do stand out a bit, don't they?
Definitely.
No.
Good to know.
But there's one that's here, possibly here.
What planet did you say you're from?
We didn't.
Me?
Yeah, yes. I can't see anyone else here.
Oh,
Yeah, we're off changing headdresses.
I'm. Jade address. I can actually tell him that I'm from a planet called Alfheim.
Alpine.
Yes, which is loosely translated in some languages as the land of the elves.
I don't think I've heard of this one. They do trade?
Yes, indeed, and the things I've purchased from you, they're the sort of things that we make ourselves. But I'm not a craftsman myself. I just wanted something that looks similar to things from home.
You'll have to give us the Chapel High's address.
I can do that. So I'll write it down for him.
Thank you. I'll make a visit there for sure.
If you do, make contact with seeing if I've written their names down. Freya. If you ask for Freya, she's from my clan, in charge of various things. She'll be able to help you out with some trade.
That I will. Thank you.
All right, I might move off from him then,
Okay.
and
Regroup.
I'll still hang back at this stage. But I might start moving sort of ahead a little bit in the direction that we were going. Obviously, I assume it's towards the outskirts of, or in the direction that we were heading. So I'll be ahead of the group then. And sort of just look around and try and find a spot where I can sort of look and then look back and watch these guys.
Okay. All right. So we're at a time now where the sun is starting to go down now. Sure. And Zelita's like, we should possibly start to move to the west gate and start to head in the direction, as it can get terribly cold if we leave it too late.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Is the west gate like a checkpoint that we need to pass through, or is it just called the west gate?
Just the west gate. It's an entry into the town.
Cool.
Okay.
So no one really paying much attention now that we've moved beyond the Stargate itself?
No. Not that you can see.
And no one sticking out in particular that doesn't look similar to everyone else?
Nope.
You look great.
See any evidence of disease or sickness and stuff amongst the people?
Oh, there's starving children. We fed them earlier.
We fed some starving kids.
Yeah, I think we do need to set up trade with these people. I mean, first of all, they kicked the Goa'uld out all by themselves, so they're cool.
Yeah.
and kick ass, and we should be friends with them. And second of all, they clearly seem to need some help with feeding everyone and having enough water. So, yeah, we definitely, but get the stealth mission done with first.
Okay.
And there's an actual team with diplomats in.
Yeah.
Okay, you're passing Parva's western gate. You feel sweat trickle down your back as you brace yourself for your journey to the base. Okay, so
Has Zelita got a map or anything like that, or does she just know where it is?
she has got a makeshift map, but it's nothing that stand out.
No.
You're heading into the desert, so
All right. Well, I'll have a look at the map to get an idea.
Yep.
Because then I'll scout ahead.
Yep.
okay.
And we need to swap stuff for radio relay.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that first.
Just inside the gate or something.
So I'll have a look. Yeah. Is when you say it's a gate, is it like a wall or is it just ruins
I'm
like
picturing just a little arch.
Just a little arch,
little arch?
I suppose.
Um,
Bit of a wall around it, but
Are there people camped around it? Or
not surely.
or
No. It seems a lot quieter here than the centre of town.
anyone around at the moment?
And not that you can see, no.
All right, let's bury it here.
Sure.
Because then at least we've got a point of reference.
Yep. All right, cool. Hopefully we'll have time to get back up on our way back.
So we'll try and disguise a bit what we're doing. Maybe if we all huddle around while you dig a hole, as if we're talking or something like that, just in case someone is watching us.
Yep.
Chuck will tell a story about a poker game with lots of arm waving.
Yeah,
Keep everyone enthralled.
That's gonna draw attention to what we're doing.
No.
Yes. If the wall's not in great condition, we can probably cover a bit with stones and stuff rather than digging an entire hole, which will make it a bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is partially falling apart. It's not
Yeah,
in good
great.
shape.
We'll do that
Alright.
then.
We'll do that. So we've got the relay set.
Yep.
And then I'll scout ahead, say 500 meters from the group.
Yep.
And we'll just keep in radio contact.
Are there any obvious tracks leading out of the city?
No, not really, no. It's just desert as soon as you leave.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Traversing the desert. Alright. Bible check. You slowly maneuver across the Pavan dunes. It's a dry heat, making it ever more dangerous for those unfamiliar with desert climates. So this is a group survival roll.
So with me, you get advantage.
You're 500 meters ahead.
Yeah, but still, because remember I dressed them for this.
Ah,
tournament.
yes, very valid. Yep.
16
Okay.
plus 8, 24.
24,
Dirty 20.
20,
22.
22.
8.
Lucky it's a group check.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad I'm not in the desert on my own. I would have figured something out eventually, hopefully.
Okay. Find your way across.
What was the other number you rolled?
Oh, it was 7 and a 3 on the dice.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Blue one, go throw here.
Oh no, the blue was the better one.
Oh,
Right, next
I
card.
started
So,
with a 1 and then a 2.
so I roll that blue one.
so the way these journeys work for these, they've got like you have to have a deck of cards. Depending on the card you flip, depends on what happens. So,
Oh, cool.
and every card is 1.5 kilometers.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Very
Wow.
excellent. Another survival check, please. Group survival check.
Okay.
It's not
That's not good.
20.
20,
14.
14,
I got a 10.
10.
21.
Excellent. Lucky it's a group check. It's 3 cards. You are 3 kilometers into the desert so far.
Great.
You assume.
We
believe.
assume
And
that we're also going in the
Like-
right direction.
looking through binoculars and things like that, is there anything else on the horizon in any direction? Is the moon casting shadows, or is
Yes.
it overcast?
You do actually see something in the distance now. So 9. You see, give us a perception roll. Group perception roll, actually. So, but
Sure.
Yeah. 12.
12, 7,
2.
2.
Also a 12.
It's 50-50. Okay, so the leader needs to roll.
Come on, as the leader. Come on.
Hey.
That's a pass.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay. You see a group of black jackals heading towards you at speed.
They're actual jackals,
Yeah.
not mechanical in any way.
No, not mechanical.
They're real jackals.
How many of them are there?
Now,
4 of them.
coming towards me or the party? 'Cause
Other
remember,
party.
You'll say they're just going to use someone
Do you want to see if a flashbang will scare him off?
Can I close the distance back to the group before they get there?
No. What's your speed?
My speed
6
is
meters is standard.
6 or something.
Mm-hmm.
6 meters.
Oh yeah, standard 6.
Bring up this stat.
But remember, I'm not slowed by the sand or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah. Jackals. Here we are. 7, was it?
No, it's 6,
6.
but I'm not hindered.
They're moving faster than you.
Okay. I'll radio back to the group.
Yep.
And I'll say, using the clothing that you're wearing, bury yourself just below the sand.
Okay. I guess
Because
we do
you
that.
can't outrun them.
Yeah, sure. So
And
And they're
I
going
did the
to
sand.
dig and get us anyway?
well, they
knows?
might not.
I guess
Because
we'll find out.
if the clothing will protect you
Mm-hmm.
and hide you in the sand.
All right.
Chuck's going to dig a hole, but he's going to cuddle his Mossberg.
Yeah. and just put
Yeah,
put
pretty
sand
much. Yeah.
over
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna have weapons at the ready.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but sure, we'll bury ourselves in
Yeah.
sand and hope that the sand
Okay.
will keep us safe. I guess.
What's Chuck's natural perception too, please?
My 14.
14.
And I'll start heading back
Okay.
stealthily. So, and using my binoculars, so I'm going to observe where they've come from and follow them as well. So make sure there's nothing else coming. And how many are there?
4.
4. Have they got collars or
Jesus
anything?
Christ. No, they did not. And they rolled terribly. Even with their keen sense of smell, they did not detect you guys underneath the sand.
Wow.
Yes!
They had advantage, and I rolled 8 times. And
Well-
it was all between 1 and 2 they rolled us.
Well, they had advantage as well, so it cancelled out.
Yeah, okay, would have, but even with the
Yeah.
extra rolls, it didn't help. So
Sweet.
they sort of sniff around and look around the area where they thought they saw something in the distance, and they didn't see anything, so they run off in the other direction.
Wow.
In the other direction towards
Yeah.
town? Or...
Towards town,
Okay, all right.
the
Well,
way you were coming from.
I'll wait till they're a sufficient distance away from the party,
Yep.
and then I'll radio, okay, it's safe. You come out now.
Excellent. Good job.
Unbury yourselves.
And sorry, but you're going to have sand in all the wrong places.
Yeah,
Thanks.
regretting it. Should just let me chuck a flashbang at them.
Yeah, but the sound and the light
Joker. Ooh.
travels so far in the desert, and who knows if someone's sent them or is watching them or watching us. That'll draw attention to us.
Okay.
This way, at least, we're still stealthy.
I understand the paranoia, even if I don't share it.
No. I just wanted to shoot something.
I was thinking next time I'll have an actual deck of cards here so you guys can flip it
Yeah.
yourselves. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. But I flipped a Joker that time, so in the distance you see a verdant patch of earth that serves as a sanctuary from the arid desert climate. Several trees have sprung up around a natural spring. What do you guys do?
Refill.
Rub our eyes first.
Is
Is it
Did
real?
everybody see that?
Oh, we can have a bath and get rid of the sand, thank goodness.
Is,
They can take the flower off.
looking through the binoculars again, is there anyone else there?
No.
Anyone like scanning the horizon?
Nothing whatsoever.
Nothing, just
Sand. Lots of sand.
And it's still in our direction.
Yes.
This
Sure is.
oasis.
Fantastic. I'm running for it.
Yep.
I'm going to get the sand out of my pants.
Okay. Going for a swim?
Yep.
Is it like in a bit of a hollow and sand all around?
Goes down a bit. Bit of grass and a bit of trees. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll just wait on the edge of that sort of basin area. So I've got a
Replace any
look.
trading water that we
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So it is spring water. It's very clear. Removes the level of exhaustion, but no one's exhausted yet, I think, so that's fine.
As
Okay.
long as it removes the sand from my butt.
Yeah.
Another
That
1.5
is
kilometers. Next card. Group survival roll, please, as you traverse the desert.
I'm really not rolling great.
20.
20,
18.
18,
11.
11,
nat 20 for a 22.
nah, 20 for 20.
Look, I used to work in
Group
Antarctica.
life.
This is not my environment, okay?
No.
This is the
Yeah.
opposite of my
Next time we go to
environment
the
where
desert,
I'm
leave her behind.
Jordan's
just go to
thriving a
an
bit.
ice desert next time.
It's
Yeah, Antarctica gets the least rain anywhere on the planet.
True.
exactly.
Two of
Nice.
spades. Group survival check
Barren
again, please.
place on the planet. So
Yeah.
what's that? Another one?
I mean, beautiful, but absolutely completely barren. Oh, here we go.
What are we? Oh,
Starting to
or-
roll something
What
reasonable.
what is this? Deception? Did you say?
No, group survival.
Oh, sorry.
Just
20.
more desert you're traversing.
16.
16,
10.
10,
17.
17.
Yay!
I'm learning, guys.
Lucky.
I'm learning about deserts.
Okay, next cards.
The passage of the stars and things like that. Have we noticed anything moving differently to what it normally should?
Not really,
Like a
no.
ship in orbit or something
No.
like that?
Not that you've noticed.
Shimmers and mirages in the
No.
sky.
So much paranoia. But in
Well-
fairness, after the last
I was
planet,
gonna
the fact
say.
that the stars stop moving in the sky is a legitimate concern.
Yeah, despite the arid climate, heavily prickled flora still grows in the barren wastelands. To continue toward the base, you must pass through a veritable orchard of these plants, or find another way around. What do you do?
Do you want to take a sample?
Give us a dexterity roll. Try not to get stabbed by these.
Don't get stabbed.
6.
That's a fail.
You get stabbed.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Okay, the seed had erupted from the desert flower that you try to take, and it's causing a coughing fit right now.
Okay. Can I administer something to myself?
Yep. You take 2 TD poison damage.
2 tension dice poison damage.
Like 2 times?
Yeah.
What
So
percentage?
it's 5.
Jesus, that's
So
a
you
lot of
take
poison.
10 points of poison damage.
Enjoy.
Oh, but didn't we have that poison? Oh, hang on, sorry, wrong game.
Wrong.
Is that from the
made-
one shot?
Yeah, I made
Yeah,
that
you did.
antidote in the one
Yeah.
shot.
Right.
Um,
I mean, we can take a rest while you heal.
The bearer of this outbreak gains advantage on all saves against ongoing effects of poison and ongoing effects. So that doesn't really cover it, does it?
That's the poison
Instant
condition
poison
rather
damage.
than poison damage. So, would your recommendation be that we should go through or around?
I reckon going around, banding out here.
But after all that, did he still get the sample?
No. I just got stabbed.
Leave that crap alone.
Okay,
It'd still be good
Got it.
to have a sample for.
I mean, okay.
Oh, please.
Who's got the best dexterity save?
Okay.
I
Well,
think it's the question.
I've got a symbiote that protects me from poison.
Oh, that's
True.
helpful.
We should know to start with.
Because, like,
Yeah.
one of the things we're supposed to be doing is collecting
Yeah.
samples.
You try
But,
to go it?
Yeah, I'll do it. So,
Right.
Dex?
Yep.
Just straight up Dex?
Yeah, straight up dex.
That's 12.
Whoa. That's a fail. 2 T2 of poison damage.
So the symbiote protects me from poison.
Excellent.
So just
You're
like
fine.
one
You gotta try again.
piercing damage or something like that.
Yeah, if that. Yeah, 1 piercing damage.
All right,
Wouldn't say anything more.
and I'll try again.
It's more the poison.
Oh, that's worse.
That's a fail.
Yeah,
It's another one.
another one. All right, I'll stop there.
All right.
It stops tough.
It is.
Very prickly.
Okay, so we're getting around.
Going around, it's a
around.
group survival check.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
20?
Back to normal.
8 fails.
Yep. I know.
15 plus 8, 23.
23 to pass.
17.
17 to pass. Okay.
I'm so
I
glad
think
you
it's
were here. I'm really struggling.
You'd be dead.
I would be so dead if I was out here on my own.
Okay.
So we're
you
about halfway there.
you find an efficient path around the flora. You are
Next time we're gonna go to a gold
9
planet,
kilometers
right?
through this.
9.
I want to go to a gold planet next. I'm good at those.
Next card. 3. Alright, group survival check. Going through desert. More desert.
So each time we do
Hey,
this,
this
I
is my
wanna
best roll yet.
Scan
Check
the
as well.
horizon.
I got a
Oh,
19.
19.
I think I succeeded.
23 again.
18.
13.
Pass. Okay, it's another 1.5. Over halfway now.
How's Zelita holding up?
She does not seem phased by this environment.
So ask her where she's from. Is it a desert planet originally?
Well, Tok'ra probably helped keep her. Symbiote probably helps keep her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, like me,
Yes.
I'm closer to the cold than I am to the heat. It's only my training that allows me.
Where's her information?
comfort.
No, I grew up in Alaska and then went to work in Antarctica, and now I'm on a desert planet and I'm dying. This is so unpleasant.
You must get tougher.
I'm plenty tough in the cold. Really.
Yes, you're fine enough.
So she's a
Yes.
sort of a native of a desert-like
I was
planet.
actually here for many years before we were invaded.
Okay.
So she knows the place
Hmm.
well then.
Yeah.
Can I use the? Can I take a round to heal myself with my med kit?
You stop into a
Well,
light.
we could do a short rest if you want.
No, I
We're
don't
halfway
need a
there.
shot.
You don't?
I can use my
Yeah.
med kit and get 6 points back.
Oh, that's something.
Well, if
He's good enough for me.
yeah. Well, we probably should take a short rest anyway because we've been going for 10 hours through the desert.
Mm.
It's valid.
We're halfway there, so yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sure.
I if we're taking a short rest, I regain those hit points, and I'll check everyone's clothing and camouflage stuff and all that, just to make sure it's all still intact with everyone while we're in a short rest
Okay.
to maintain our
Yeah,
advantage.
as well.
It's a club. Okay, 4 of spades.
Oh, does the leader know how long the night lasts here?
Should we get the whole way? in the night.
Let's go with 10 hours.
All right,
Sun's
so
about to come up.
it's about to come up again,
All right.
and it gets
Double time.
extremely hot
Yep.
in the desert during the day.
Yep.
You're
currently at 1, 2, 3, 12 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is why I was asking about crystals.
Why
Yes.
does it take us 10 hours to go 12 kilometres?
Because it's we had to go around
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
prickly pear patch.
And then also we're walking across the trackless desert, so I'm assuming that's slowing us down.
If we stop
Mm.
and use our survival tent,
Yeah.
I can cam it up.
Yep.
And we can sort of half bury it.
Yep.
And we can
Cool.
camp here.
And then
for
rest
the
until
day.
the worst heat of the day has passed and keep
Yep.
going
And go
in
again
the
during the
evening.
night.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Put us in the ground, dude.
All right.
Everyone happy to do that?
Yeah, let's just tense up.
So we'll do that,
Have
Sean.
a long rest.
So we'll have a long rest. I'll take the first half watch, and I'll just scout around the whole of our area
Okay.
and keep watch from a distance on our camp.
Give us a perception roll while you do that.
Oh, it's not going to be much.
You got a very good look at this time.
Oh, well, that's 10.
10. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Okay. After your rest, heading on?
So as soon as it's cool enough to travel again.
So how long does the rest? How long do you do that for?
As long as
Day.
it takes.
Just during the daytime.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
sun starts to set, we'll go again.
Yeah. Stars, sun, sunset. Yep. Give us a group perception roll, please.
Perception.
14.
14.
17.
18.
18. Okay, not far off your path, you do notice a very large sandstone structure, sort of half buried in the sand. About 100 meters in length.
Oh, hey, that looks cool.
The leader. What's that?
I do not know.
We should go
Was
check
it
it
not
out.
here before?
No, not that I've seen.
Is it like it's ruined something, or is it?
Doesn't look too ruined.
So it's not like the palace, the Egyptian palace that was defaced near the
No.
market.
Similar sort of sandstone
Yeah,
was used, yes.
same sort of
But it's not
architecture.
ruined.
It's not ruined. Does it look like maybe the sands have just proceeded from it, perhaps? Like it's
Possibly.
been buried and then unburied? Want to go look?
Yes!
Okay. Well, I'll scout ahead.
Yep.
And as soon as I get there and check it out, I'll radio.
Okay.
Don't go inside until I've checked it that it's actually
No creepy
stable.
traps.
Yep. So I'll
Basically, from what you can tell, it's just a giant statue.
buried on
Ah.
its side.
Yeah.
So
on
it's
its side.
fallen over.
What of?
And give us a culture roll. If everyone's present now, we can all have a look at it.
Oh, that's all right. 21.
Yeah.
You only
Nat
have
20.
20.
Takes all of you to look at it because it's so big.
16.
What's my culture bonus? Yeah, it's a 16.
Excellent. Okay, from what you can tell, it's a statue of Nefertiti's.
Ah.
Was once standing. It looks like it's on its side now, obviously.
Any visible signs of doors or windows or anything like that?
No, nothing.
Does it look like it was like pulled down or knocked down or something like that, or it's just over time? Because she only ruled here for about 100 years, didn't she?
Hmm.
So,
Any other tracks around her that aren't ours?
Nothing whatsoever. No.
all right, well, keep going.
Yep.
Take photos,
Take photos of. Yep. Okay.
because we're learning
We're
now
learning.
the things that we got to do.
We-
Take samples, take photos.
What's this one?
All the stuff they love back at.
Yeah.
Come across a riverbed that seems to have recently dried up due to the drought. Annoying teardrop flies swarm along the riverbed, providing quite the nuisance. Give us a
Chuck loves those sorts of things.
You do a natural survival check. If someone wants to have a look at the flies in the riverbed.
Yeah, sure. I'll do nature.
I'll do survival. Yeah.
All right.
Crap. Plus 13.
14? 16?
15.
I got a 19 on my nature.
And 19. Excellent. Okay. You realise the presence of the flies means that groundwater is nearby. If anyone digs a hole in the riverbed, you'll probably find water.
Do we need it?
Refill anyway.
Yeah.
We don't, but it's a good thing to note about the presence of groundwater in the region. Because, again, if we establish trade with these people, that's something we can investigate and possibly give them access to more water.
Yeah, set up a pump.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's a bit far out in terms of access to the town.
but it's almost halfway between here and
Oh,
where
yeah.
we're going, sort of thing,
Groundwater
so-
basins can extend across, like, the entire continent.
Yeah.
So, yes, we might be able to get access sorted out nearer to the settlement.
Well, we'll mark it on our map.
Yeah.
Take photos.
I don't really want to waste energy digging a hole right now,
No.
though.
No.
But we've marked it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Photographed it.
Yeah.
We got GPS, I'm assuming.
Not really, because there's no satellites in the sky for the GPS to work from. So,
Yep.
Well, see, if Claire was here, she could tell us exactly where it is based on the stars.
Yeah.
sure. But
But she's not.
just take a picture of the stars.
She's on another
It
mission.
looks like we're over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's near the Nefertiti statue. You'll probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just past the cricket.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. As you continue on, you're 17.5 kilometres through this trek already.
Excellent.
You approach a small sandstone hut with its roof thatched with dry grass. 20 wiry goats mill around the enclosure outside of the hut, and the hieroglyphs on a small sign proclaim that milk and cheese are for sale.
Middle of nowhere.
This is this planet's version of the gingerbread house.
Yeah, no.
Can I have an inside check?
Against the goats.
No, well, just against whatever. 10 plus. So it's 14.
14.
Like, does it all seem above board?
Yeah, it all looks real, if that's what you're asking.
Well,
Does
as
it really
in,
start for-
like, you've got
Is there
there's
an oven inside?
nothing else around.
Not
Yeah.
that you can see now.
There's goats and a hut. So
But they're worried.
Come on,
about-
Chuck
they're
wants some
worried about-
cheese. Come on.
Hello, the hut.
You see a teenager boy stand up. He was just sitting at the front door. And he sort of yells out, Ma, we have visitors. And he opens the door and runs inside.
Excellent.
Did you find?
Yeah, it's like a clown car.
Yeah.
it's a hut the size of a telephone.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang back if you guys are
Oh, yeah,
approaching.
sure.
I'll walk
Yeah.
up to the door, not enter, but just go, hello?
Yep.
Anyone got some cheese?
A lady opens the door. She's like, visitors! We've got milk and cheese for sale. Are you interested?
Yes,
Cheese.
would love some cheese.
Cheese, grommet.
I'm
cheese.
probably about 50 metres away, and I can probably smell the cheese.
Probably. What have you got to trade?
Some water?
Water, of course.
Yeah.
We can't come by much of it out here.
You could trade knowledge of where there's nearby a river.
We were just.
You also look like a man of good taste. Here, try this.
He looks like a what now? I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? What did you just say?
It's always Chuck. It's always drinking whatever.
It's called Mother's Milk.
Yeah.
It's our beer.
Oh, yeah.
Mother's milk or mother's milk?
It's not Mother's Milk, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's probably something similar because it
Yes.
satisfies most nutritional needs. Because I'm pretty sure they put it in there because of that.
Yeah.
The hero of Canton, the man
Yeah.
they called Chuck.
Oh, put that down on list of side quests.
Yeah.
Because that is
There'll be a statue to you somewhere.
Oh,
around
yeah.
here.
somewhere there is a statue of Chuck.
But it's
Somewhere
made-
out in the galaxy.
It's made of cheese.
But we do have more. If you'd like to trade, some food maybe for them. Give you some vials.
Sorry. How much for a skin of the mother's milk?
What have you got to offer in the way of food?
We did bring extra rations.
Oh, I totally
Extra
gave them all
water.
away already, though, to the
Yeah,
kid.
you did. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
she's
no.
gonna
Well,
starve.
do
She has nothing.
Do you want to tell her about the river?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about information? Information that could help you have a unlimited supply of water.
That's not how groundwater bases work.
Sorry, nearby water, did you say?
Yeah.
Well, if you can show us the location, it's not far.
It's not far at all.
Okay,
Is it not?
sounds like good trade.
1.5 k's.
Yeah, that's 1.5 k's away.
We'll show her on the
It's
map.
nothing to them.
Show her on the map. That way we're not going to lose time.
Well, I can just describe it to you.
She hands you over a skin of mother's milk
Sounds good. And some cheese.
and some cheese, of course.
Can we ask her about the statue in the sand?
Does the mother's milk? What's that smell?
Beer.
Just beer.
What?
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic milk.
Cheesy.
Jack's drunk already.
Yeah, just straight.
Bit of Baileys or a Kahlua or something.
But, do be careful out there. There's a where was it? Oh, I lost it. There's a sandcat out there. Attacked one of the goats 2 nights ago.
Sandcat. What's the sandcat?
A very, very large beast. But, you hear a voice from inside. It wasn't a cat, Ma. I'm telling you, it was an agent of Nefidi's. Okay, don't listen to him. He's daydreaming.
But we already know there is a Jafar on the front.
Yeah.
That was on me.
Yeah. And
Dude.
there's also the mysterious gate activation where no
Yeah.
one came through, but I'm pretty sure someone did come through.
Is the goat body around somewhere here?
No, there was a bit of blood on the ground, but that was all that was left.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Can you show us where?
Yeah, of course. She takes you out to the pen where the other goats are.
Check
Oh.
the whole area for tracks
Nothing found.
of any sort of tracks.
Nothing. It's all
It's
sand.
just- it's all sand.
It's all windy. Yeah.
Um,
I'll just continue being cautious.
Yeah.
are the goats tied up
No, they're in a pen.
in a pen? So any
I want to pat the goats. Big friends. Good goats.
And they're fine with that.
so how long has it been since they've seen any Jafar on the planet?
Jafar, you say? 2 months. It's been good 2 months.
And what about the sun?
The son?
Yeah, what's he say?
You gotta inside ask him. He's inside the house.
Oh, is he?
Oi, get back in here.
Because
He's at the age where he's shy.
he's the one who said that it was an agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does he say that? Why does he say it's an agent?
Not a clue. He doesn't have much to do around here. I think he just daydreams a lot.
If there was an agent or a Jafar this far out, where would they be heading? Do you know?
No, there's not much else out this way. We're far out as it goes, really.
And why are you so far out? Why aren't you in the town?
This is where the goats like to be.
I mean,
Are there any other
There
towns or
was a
villages beyond
river.
this?
there
Oh,
was a
there is
river.
further
they might
away,
just
yes.
be the last holdouts because everyone's left because of the drought.
No good shit, worry.
All right.
Did she have anything to say about the statue?
What statue?
The statue that's huge and big in the sand back there? Couple of
I'd
caves.
say I've seen a statue here. No.
Probably doesn't
Do you
travel
ever go?
much.
Do you ever go to town?
No, I usually send my boy.
Mm.
Can I sneak around and see if there's a back door?
No, it's just one door to this
Okay.
place. It's not that big.
That's not my biggest.
Might be your room. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
You never know.
All right, should we keep going?
Yeah.
Heading off.
See you on the way back.
We'll be here. If you're coming back, I don't know much else is out there in the direction you're heading.
That's okay. I'm gonna go have a look.
We're explorers. We like
Very
to-
well.
Enjoy the sand.
That one. Okay, group survival check, please.
I'll have a look at through the binoculars again.
Yeah,
Two.
it's cool. Okay, I got a 14.
Chuck too drunk.
The leader has to roll.
Oh, we didn't do well this time.
You failed.
How many
What's
passes do
gonna
we need?
happen?
At least half the group.
Yeah.
I passed.
I got a 14.
I got a 16.
14, 16 and a 24.
Oh, 16 is a pass.
Right. Might be okay.
Yeah, okay, so you passed. That's fine.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I think we're one off.
About
Hmm.
19 kilometers you're at.
Yeah.
But you're looking through the binoculars.
Mm-hmm.
You see nothing.
Tok'ra friend still seems totally cool.
We have tunnels underground anyways, so makes sense. that
She's
you wouldn't be
like,
seeing anything.
We're very close now. The ring platform is not far from here.
You sure you know where you're going? It's been a long time and things change.
I believe so, yes. I do believe it's here.
Chuck's gonna cut the cheese and offer her a piece.
Oh, thank you. Goat cheese. Yes.
Can I have some too?
Sure.
Great, thanks.
Cut the cheese.
So-
out.
So looking at the map, can I get a rough idea of where the ring platform is so I can scout ahead to it?
Sorry?
Looking at our map, can I get a rough idea where the ring platform is so I can scout ahead to it? Just remember I'm a fair way ahead.
I believe it's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're right next to it, you've found it. You're already waiting at the spot
All right.
Excellent.
from the map that was given to you.
All right.
We
Cool.
got it.
So
Okay. With that, she's like, gather around.
Okay.
And she activates it. The ring platform hums. Ooh, do I have a sound effect for that?
I hope this thing is still functional.
I'll-
I'm suddenly worried, but it's too late now.
Chevrons.
It's magic.
Close, gate close.
Science. Scientific.
Ring button, ring transfer, ring transporter. Might be it.
Mm.
Play that. Right. Okay, the ring platform hums, rapidly transporting you below the Parvan sands. You arrive in an entrance room. You see a small room with smooth crystalline walls dug out long ago by Tok'ra tunneling crystals. Long tunnels lead off towards the east and west. Now, this is the map I was talking about earlier. That goes east and west. That's about it.
Mm.
Okay, look at our glorious map. Okay, the ring platform, and the tunnel goes east and west.
Yeah.
See what you mean. So before we move anywhere, I'm going to check the ground for any tracks, disturbances, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perception roll.
That we're underground. I have my guns.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I'm pretty sure that
only
would be.
8.
Surely we would have
Oh,
carried
no,
guns.
don't
We
notice
could
anything
go
out of the
through
ordinary.
Because they said there was something under.
It's all
Yes.
Tok'ra tunnels.
Have some
It all
guns.
looks in place from what you can see from where you are.
Where's that?
Okay, what's the
What
plan?
is that?
Divide and conquer, or so the leader's like, should we split up and go different directions? The sooner we find these, the better.
Yeah, sure.
Do you
That's
not know where they are?
Wouldn't she know if they were
No, they were hidden. I was not here
Oh.
when that took
Oh.
place.
hidden?
yeah, sure. Might as well.
Nobody told you where?
No,
Or,
probably safer that way. That people do not know.
okay.
All right. Let's split up and search then.
Yes.
Chuck goes, I'm going that way.
Where's that way?
The,
Oh, I'm going to go with
Do the
Chuck. to see
stasis-
who's safe.
All right, good luck.
chambers
Chuck
work
gets into a
off
lot of trouble.
Aqueduct?
Yeah.
An aqueduct.
Like, do the stasis chambers work off Aqueduct as their power source? To
I
keep them.
don't think so.
So you can't sense them.
I don't think they do. I didn't see anything mentioned about it, so
Okay.
I'm sure not.
Because they're in
But-
stasis, you can't.
If the symbiotes are alive, we can, like, the Tok'ra can sense them.
But when they've been stasis, so they've been like a hibernation.
Well, yeah, but if they're still alive, might be able to sense when we're close,
Mm,
Maybe.
sort of thing. You know, if they're in a stasis, it's not like
Yeah.
they're across the room and
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I know who they are. sort of thing.
there's something else.
Yeah.
there,
Sense
In which case,
Yeah.
to
we get the
help us
leader,
find.
Well, then how about the leader comes with us?
us, and
you
Sure.
two,
you two
you
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
help.
We'll
So
go
we'll
the other
go
way.
east.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go west.
Okay. West then. Yeah. It's always cooler going west, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Divided the team. The leader's going with the east team.
East team. Yeah.
Eastern, yeah.
Okay. So I'll do this one by one, the groups.
Because that'll make it easier to find if it's hidden, if we can like
It's been
sense
such
a
a day
little
at
bit.
work.
Yep.
I still haven't eaten.
Reveal areas. Okay. So, Team Chuck gets a room on the right. You see?
Why does he get a team? I'm not sure.
And remember, anything we find, we got to take with us too.
Yeah.
That's
Don't destroy
functioning.
the valuables.
Anything of significant.
Yeah.
Equipment.
So Chuck checks out the doorway and checks out the room.
Okay. Quarters.
Now, there shouldn't be anyone alive down here. There might be traps. Highly
So we can
likely
check
there
out
are
the doorway and
traps. Yeah.
Heading into this one. Bookshelves line the walls of this darkened room. Bound books, scrolls, papyrus lie in a haphazard state, as though someone was interrupted while they hurriedly packed. Archive is 10 by 15 meters. While most books in this room are written in Goa'uld, it's there is a different languages when you look at the books as well. Ones you don't recognize.
So leader, are any of these books of interest? Should we carry as much as we can? Can you pick the best for us?
Are you in any interest at all to take back?
No. I do believe this is just someone's collection. Different places they went.
Can I search the bookshelf for
Indoors?
secret?
And give us an investigation roll. As soon as you start looking at the bookshelf, all the lights go out. It is pitch black.
Check, what did you touch?
There's a black where we are as well.
Turn the light on my.
Technically, yes, but you're moved on to the
Okay.
next room or
Yeah,
something.
no, but that's okay. Just so.
Yeah.
So is there lights still on the hallway or not?
No, everything's out. It's pitch black.
I turn the light on my Mossberg.
Yep.
I've got a torch.
Excellent.
Wonder if when you
It
come
was a
down
10
in
for an investigation.
the
10.
rings,
You
turns
do
the
not
lights on
notice
briefly.
anything that really stands out.
Is there a switch?
Who else is with that team? Who's with Chuck's team? You're with
Yeah.
Chuck's team.
Who's the leader?
Wasn't there one book that wasn't gold?
Yeah,
there's
there's a few there in different languages, but she said there's nothing of interest. It's like, why would the power go out?
You don't get a response. Do you have a torch out?
Yes.
Yes. You don't see her in the room.
She's disappeared.
Oh, she's not there.
Okay. Yeah. Guns up, out of the and back into the hallway.
On the radio,
Okay.
Yep,
Hey,
the leader's
guys.
gone.
the leader's given us a slip. These dodgy Tok'ra.
Yet
Alright,
another
so-
microaggression for all.
She's actually not Tok'ra, she's actually
Yeah.
with the Goa'uld.
Technically, that hasn't happened yet. So you
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
walking down and you see the room on your right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heading in?
Yep.
Okay. There we are. This large room is filled with large metal machines.
We were the right way.
From the damaged machinery, severed cords, and okay. Oops, my bad.
Mhm.
So it's full of machinery. There's 10 by 12 meter room. House the. I can't tell you that yet. No.
Should I just
What?
make like an engineering check now? So
And like, it's Tok'ra
Okay.
engineering, like Tok'ra machines.
Yes, it is.
okay,
Do
that's
I
a dirty
recognise
20.
any of them?
Dirty 20 for.
For engineering to recognize what the stuff in the room
Excellent.
is.
You believe this is the room that provides power to this base.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
So you guys have done something.
No, I haven't touched anything yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely touching things in this room. I assure
And then
you.
the lights go out.
So you hear a loud screeching sound,
Yeah.
and it goes pitch black.
All right.
Mechanical
so
screeching? Animal screeching. Sorry, I can't
Mechanical.
But
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Does it sound like it's in the room that we're in?
Oh,
It's
right
screeching?
next to you, basically.
Oh yeah, flashlight out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So lights. Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
All right, give us a perception roll if you're looking around with the torches.
Not great. I got a 9.
11.
Okay, you guys are oblivious to everything in the room.
Right.
You can still see the machinery, but nothing's lit up,
so
nothing's
well.
working.
Okay. Do you want to investigate this machinery?
Yeah, just
Right.
watch my back, just in
Yep.
case.
Yep.
This doesn't seem
Give us an
right.
engineering roll.
And can she have advantage because, like, if it's Tok'ra stuff, I've actually spent a lot of time in Tok'ra cells like this, so I'd know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yep.
have advantage.
Well, as long as I find the right machine, I can just heal it according to my abilities. Okay, so that is 21.
Excellent. You do assess the machines, and you do find where the screeching came from, because you can see that it is damaged, severed cords and sparking wires.
Okay, this is like cut. This is
Sounds
deliberate. This is
It
not
does look
age
deliberate.
or wear.
Yep.
Okay, great. I'm gonna
Can I repair?
put over the radio that this was deliberate damage, and I'm gonna repair. Yeah, I can use an engineering kit to repair a
That you
machine
can.
and restore 2d8 points of damage.
It's an engineering roll.
Yep.
And now that we've determined it's been sabotaged, can I have another perception check?
Oh well,
What you looking for?
Looking for
that might not be enough HP.
someone in the room who might have flipped it.
Okay. You see nothing.
26.
26.
For my engineering repair roll.
Nice. Okay, it looks like you fixed it.
Great.
Yeah, you rewired everything, put it all back together.
Okay, good job.
You turn it on.
Yeah, it's on. Lights, please
The lights sort of flicker a bit, and then they come on.
behave.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder what the power source is.
I
So,
mean,
as soon as you got back out in the hallway, the lights came back on.
yeah,
But we've radioed you guys
Yeah,
to
so
say
Yeah.
so the
the leaders disappeared on us.
yeah, and the power was deliberately sabotaged, but I fixed it.
Yeah.
So how would she have gotten past us if it was her?
I mean, you're assuming she disappeared of her own free will
No.
and wasn't attacked or kidnapped very suddenly.
Well, we didn't hear,
Mm.
didn't hear anything, but
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been her because she would have had to come past us.
Let's clear
No,
this room.
I am starting to think that the other Jafar is here, and I think she's with them. I think she needed our help to get back.
Well,
I think there is at least one other person.
She would have
in
had
here.
to have gone the other direction from where we are.
Yeah. Look, let's secure this room.
Yep.
And then we can start working through the rest of this place.
So,
Is
With your
the
engineering skills,
ground
are you able to
here
temporarily
dusty and
disable
dirty
the
and things like that,
rooms?
or
Not really, no.
not really?
Seems
Okay.
pretty.
Maybe.
Seems pretty clean.
but
So I
could we
wouldn't
do
be
is
able
leave
to-
I
it
could
out?
definitely permanently disable them, but that's not what we want.
No.
It
Okay,
might be
so
worth trying.
we're still staying divided. Are we
The-
moving? Which direction is the
Is it a doorway
Can we
or
go
a
back to them
door?
and work as a group?
doorway? There's no door.
So
Yeah,
there's
I
no
think-
door that we can secure to make sure this room.
No.
Okay.
Chuck and I will come back and meet up.
You
Yeah.
coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think stick together now that we know that there's some
Somebody else.
enemy.
Yeah.
Rejoining into one group outside the
Let's
microgrid.
set a flashbang trap on
Yeah,
this
when they go in the
doorway.
door.
So if
Yeah.
Someone goes in.
so I
one
can
night.
set traps. You can set traps as well, can't you?
I think it's a little bit more complicated for me
All right,
right now.
because that's my
But
new
yeah.
second level
You want a
thing.
flashbang? Have a
Yeah.
flashbang.
I can, if I spend a couple of minutes, I can rig a trap.
Okay.
So the idea is that with a tripwire, so anyone that comes through the door will set the flashbang off.
Okay.
And I think it's the DC of 16 or something.
Yeah.
For the trap or for the flashbang?
For the the trap based on my trap setting thing.
Cool.
So
Okay.
it's a DC.
You set that up in the hallway?
No,
Or
in the
micro-
doorway.
In the doorway to the
In-
microgrid. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. With
Yeah.
that, from somewhere in the base, you hear someone cry out in pain.
Can we identify which direction?
Yes. To the east.
Okay, back east then.
Alright, up
Let's
we go.
All right. So we'll
Yep.
I will-
join up with you guys.
Yep.
Okay. Heading on.
Yes.
See a room off to your left as you're traveling up.
Sneak up to the door and stick your head around.
Okay.
Stick my
Yeah.
Where is it? There we go. Okay, it's a 15 by 20 foot meter room. 4 Tok'ra medical beds. Entering into what appears to be a medical bay, you see Zelida on her knees with a symbiote on the ground. She looks up to you in tears. She's dying! Please help! Zelida then crumples to the floor. What do you do?
Duck rushes over. I'm coming to the rescue.
Who are you rushing towards? The leader or the symbiote?
Well,
The
then,
leader.
All right, I'll go for the symbiote.
Okay.
is it her symbiote?
Who knows
Well,
at this point?
I will be examining her.
Let's just stay on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in the room?
Yeah, give us a perception roll. Assuming everyone looked in the room. Everyone?
I mean, yeah.
All right, I'm actually gonna get a perception success
Ooh.
today. No, I'm not.
I got a 19.
Okay. 2 of you saw something very briefly, but it looked like where'd it go? Where'd it go? You got a very brief glance of a warrior in black armor. Was there for like a second.
Did he leave
Stealth
the
check.
room?
Yeah. Stealth
Just-
check.
Yeah, still check. 23.
Nothing. No point in rolling.
No, he's not in there. I perceive
Okay.
there's a room.
There was a Jafar in here for like a second.
A ruddy orange jar sits in a small puddle between two beds. Someone removed the lid, extracting the contents before dropping the jar on the ground.
So that's not the symbiote that's currently on the ground.
No, that's the jar that it was inside.
Oh, so there's no symbiote there.
She's holding it. Isn't
She was holding it.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
jar.
it was the symbiote came out of the jar,
Yeah.
but she's collapsed.
That's
So
Yep. You doing a medicine roll on her?
Yep.
I'll do her first.
Did I spend my time in the medical bay?
yeah,
Jimmy,
yeah, that's what we
That's what-
talked about before
yeah,
we left.
So that's 22.
beautiful.
doesn't say how damaged she was. Okay, you use stabilizer,
Cool.
especially with that roll, but
Stabilised. I'll move on to taking care of the.
Well, I've grabbed the symbiote while you're doing that.
Yep.
So I'll do medicine on the symbiote.
Yep.
Well, do I detect it being alive?
yes, you do. Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't look.
Oh, boy.
You can barely detect it, probably.
Yeah. So no, that's only a 6.
Okay, so you hear a murmur from Zelida. She's like, someone must become the host, or put it back in the status jar.
Is there another stasis jar there that's not broken? That's empty?
No.
Was the stasis jar broken or just open on the
Yes.
floor?
Yes.
And before we left,
Fixed, engineer.
before we left, I asked,
Not in the amount of time.
could we take
the
the
symbiote has
stasis
left.
jar from the research facility?
Yeah.
And there weren't any. So, so the jar is broken. Is there any other of that liquid stuff around?
No, not that you can see.
What is the liquid doing now? Oh, Chuck should know what the liquid is.
Mm.
Can I examine it?
Yeah, I'm sure. Orange
Is it
jar.
investigation or nature medicine?
Nothing that you've seen before.
Is there any just empty vessels?
No. Give us a perception roll.
Oh, we
You
could
guys are
pour,
looking around.
pour out
Um,
our water, but we've got to have a fluid to put it in.
Can we
Oh,
say
and it's not just any fluid.
7 in.
Can we save it?
Don't notice anything.
Okay.
Now you can
How about-
use.
How about putting it in some mud?
It might work. No. That's why we got it.
It was full of lots of nutrients.
Look, there's only one path forward, right?
I'm not sticking a snake in me.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Well, is there knowing all there is to know about the Tok'ra and Goa'uld?
Mm.
Is there any other option here to
No.
prolong the life of?
Not that you see in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
It is going to die very shortly if you don't do something.
Okay.
Becoming a host?
I'm assuming I can't.
Yep.
Too.
Okay.
no, you
I
can't.
open the mouth.
At least for now.
Yeah.
Jeez, you don't have to make it worse than it already is. I think I
Pour it for the mother.
I'd
Pour it for the
rather
mother
go in the
than-
back of the neck, I think, than taking it through the mouth.
Okay.
But yes, if that's the only avenue we have open to save this Tok'ra's life,
Okay.
then that's what I'll do.
So you know an emergency blending takes some time, and you will receive one level of exhaustion. That's
Right.
happening. But I'm assuming who has the symbiote? You got the symbiote.
Yeah, I've got some.
You're going to feed it, or
Yeah, I know what to do.
Right.
One
So
token to
I'll,
another.
yeah, but this may only be temporary.
I kind of hope so, to be honest.
We just have to.
All future chapters.
but I will just warn you that this symbiote's been in stasis for some time and may not be in possession of all its faculties.
Yep.
Frick.
Look, I know I'm doing something stupidly risky. Can we just
Well,
do it before I freak out too much?
Yep, just whack
All
me.
right.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, symbiote put inside.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Jordan now has a live worm inside.
Thanks for
The
phrasing.
Tok'ra. I
just
did say
like that.
Tok'ra.
And
Okay.
how is Zelida?
Barely conscious. Going in and out.
Give us some others, Mel.
What medical school did you go to?
There's alcohol represented.
I gave her a really good medicine, so I've stabilised her. Put her in one of the beds.
Be good to just ask her a few questions. Do you have any adrenaline?
Got a full med kit
So yes, you should have it.
and an outbreak kit. So
Okay. Lie down on one of the beds.
lie down on
Like,
one of the beds. Can I
She
give us?
sort of grabs hold. He's like, the others. We must save the others before he gets to them.
Hang on, we
Yeah.
can see the other stairs, Jack.
No, they'll be probably in another room
Well, can we
like this.
first give this room a proper search? Underneath the beds, in the corners.
Whoever's looking around, you give a perception check.
I'll look around.
I'm determined to get a perception check tonight.
One day. I'm assuming I'm not
22?
entirely functioning right now.
No, you're a bit exhausted.
21.
Okay. So with the 22, you actually find a handheld healing device that's sitting on top of an open book on top of the bookshelf.
Hey, Tok'ra, you
Yeah,
know how to use this stuff?
certainly do.
Hmm.
So I'll put it on.
Yep.
And use it. Oh, like it's working. Like I can.
Oh yes, it's working fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a real one.
Yep.
Because I can sense an aqueduct. All right. I'll use it on Zelida.
Okay.
Will it help?
Yeah. I'll do Zelida first though.
Yeah. I'm currently merging two personalities in my head, so I don't think the healing device is going to help.
Let me in. Don't piss off.
Well,
Teach
if-
me how to do that stuff.
if I use it,
You can volunteer
On
to tell us,
Jordan.
yeah, then you will be
Like,
able to
help
use
her.
it.
if I
Yeah,
use it on
faster.
you,
Yeah.
it'll remove your exhaustion level.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
So that's right, isn't it?
Pretty sure it does.
So I'll
Right.
firstly do Zelida, get her on her feet.
Yep.
So that we can question her as to what happened,
Watch.
and then I'll use it on Jordan,
Okay.
and it might stabilize the symbiote as well.
Mm.
So you stabilize her. Bring her back, and she's like, Why are you all still here? The Ashrak is here. Yeah, he'll surely kill the others.
Name I've heard before.
Hmm.
What's
Why
the
did you?
ashtray?
Why did you? He's a
It's
Assassin.
assassin. Yeah.
Tok'ra assassin. He assassinated Tok'ra.
Remember, it came after Samantha,
Man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and that's when she had to take Jolinar.
Yeah.
Temporary.
Jean and I gave up to
Yeah.
her, yeah.
So it's going to target me.
Why did you leave us?
Well, it's going to target,
My symbiote.
yeah, but it's probably going to get rid of the other two first.
Great.
Is it easier?
There was a reason why she left.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to find them. I just felt guilty. I needed to find them, make sure they were safe.
Why do you feel guilty?
Because I wasn't present when Pava was invaded. I was off-world in search of their new hosts.
So it's not your fault what happened. I was in a Tok'ra base when it was being attacked, and I had to flee. I couldn't save any symbiotes or my fellow Tok'ra. I could only save myself. I carry that guilt every day. But the only way forward is to save what we can. So don't feel guilty for not being here. There were other Tok'ra here.
I shouldn't know. They are my friends. We must save them.
All right, where is the location of the other two? Do you know?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I'd say we go explore the next rooms with our Jafar in the lead, and I'm in the back,
Yes.
and the wormhead's in the middle.
Well, now we've got, say, 3.
Wormhead.
But again, I think while we're heading east, it could be going west. I think we need to cover as much ground as possible in the shortest amount of time.
I think if we meet Ashrak, we're going to need every single thing that we've got in order to defeat a person with invisible armor and.
Yeah.
And I am like not 100% all here right now.
Yes, I'm guessing we can't talk to your symbiote yet.
Well, if it's a
Yeah.
Jafar, we can sense when they're nearby because they're carrying a symbiote.
You might be able to manage that right now.
So I'm just thinking, like,
She's
And it
doing a
didn't
lot of
help-
walk.
it
I'm
didn't
doing
help
it.
Zelida
Yeah.
I'm walking.
Or you when you walked into the room and that
Oh.
Ashrak was there.
I only know that there was a room there. That's all.
He was distracted.
I was distracted by seeing the symbiote on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Zelida, her merging,
Well, Zelita's okay now.
yeah, but she's still recovering as such. But I think we should stay together.
Stay together and head further.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, I suggest we don't spend long. We stick our head in a room, see if
Yeah.
there's any jars, move on.
Yeah.
All right. Which way are you headed?
Continue east. But we're going to move quickly now.
Yep.
Okay. Unlike the other rooms in this base, it has a door. And
engineer
it does look like it's locked.
Can you do anything about it in your
Zelida,
current
she
condition?
knows how to open it.
Great question. Great question.
Well, Zelida might be able to open
Mm.
I mean, like,
Like she used to live here.
it. Yeah.
the one time they showed this process on screen, it was just like, this dude's just gonna lie down for a few hours and do nothing.
Yeah.
And then
Meanwhile, the base was.
yeah,
being
and
attacked
in
already.
the
Dangerous to
meantime,
move
like,
and-
yeah,
Yeah.
so I probably should not be moving.
Well, but they didn't use a healing device to get rid of the level of exhaustion.
Yeah, but
So
because
you'd be able to move, but you wouldn't be in
I would not
control
be
of your
processing.
faculties. You'd be
Yeah.
jumping
Well.
between yourself and the symbiotes.
It's a mess in there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mess.
But yeah.
I
so-
say
so
things
you-
occasionally; they're not relevant.
So you can come
Anyway.
along, but yeah, you
Just
probably not.
regularly cutting the cheese and handing her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zelina is like making sure I stay upright.
So the leader
And
doesn't
that's
know
about
how to
as much
open
as
his
I'm
door.
contributing.
No, typically a crystal key for these types.
Is there any other way to open it?
Can we try and hotwire it?
Oh, yes, we can.
Can you?
No,
Well, what is it?
Those are-
Then you.
those are not my skills.
All right.
Hey,
Anyone
No,
got
not
a better than -1?
on what?
I've got a 0 on engineering.
Oh, well, that's
I've
better.
got a +4 on sleight of hand.
Yep, our sleight of hand will work.
Oh,
Well,
goodness.
You have to
Yeah,
change a
no.
few wires.
There's a door there. There's not a door there.
19.
A 19
Oh,
is
thank
plenty. Chuck has hacked the door. It opens.
Go, Chuck.
Yes.
Thank goodness for Chuck.
Okay. Inside the laboratory, you see benches, chairs, grown using Tok'ra crystals, a thick layer of dust coats, sophisticated scientific equipment, and various experiments sit unfinished in their beakers. It's a 20 by 30 meter room. Tok'ra equivalent laboratory equipment, including microscopes, test tubes, beakers, and mass spectrometers. Kit jars of chemicals and small propane cylinders are located in a rolling cabinet. What do you do?
Is there any stasis liquid anywhere?
Give us a perception roll.
Have a look. Oh,
Nat 20.
don't need.
Beautiful.
Only thing you find, a panel on the mass spectrometer is dented. By removing this panel, you find Master's still functioning status jar, plain grey vessel.
Excellent. Can we put the symbiote in it?
Well,
Well,
we don't have
Uh,
free symbiote.
The symbiote's
Oh, that's
busy.
right. You know,
Yeah.
don't need it then. No.
but we don't.
Take
I'll
it with
reach
me.
in and rip it
So
out.
has it?
Scrabble now to get out here.
Yeah. In the middle of the process while I'm
Yeah.
trying to
No,
reconcile.
Well,
Stop
we-
that now.
we've at least got a
Give Jody a
way
break.
We put it back in.
to put it back in.
Yeah.
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 So we'll take that with
Take that
us
jar.
Okay.
and quickly head west.
Is there anything? There's no other stasis jars around.
Status jars. Not that you can see, no.
Is
There
there
is
anything high tech that I can just grab and chuck in a bag?
definitely give us a science roll.
Grab
Well-
some shiny things.
Yeah. Anything that goes.
Any crystals?
Give us an engineering roll. A 7. No, you don't find anything.
7.
Don't find.
One a day. There's treasure in here somewhere.
Yeah. That's
No one's
right.
We'll
qualified
come,
to
we'll come back
identify.
later.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're
Yeah.
gonna
I'm not
run.
sure I wanna
we're
come back
gonna
here.
run all the way west.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. And we'll stick our heads in those rooms just as we go past to make
Okay.
sure that
Mhm.
there's no invisible things there. So our
Yeah, we're gonna stick our head in and check for invisible things.
Yeah.
our flashbang hasn't gone off.
No, it has not.
Good.
Okay.
A long room.
Yeah. Where are we? There we are. 8 bunk beds line the walls of this room. Clothing and towels are strewn across the floor, yet further signs of this hectic manner that the Tok'ra abandoned their base. It's 10 by 30 meters long. Along the far wall, a Senate board sits atop a wooden cabinet.
A what?
Senate.
Senate board.
Very old Egyptian board game they found
Oh, okay.
on archaeological digs.
Can we have a closer look at that?
You sure can. Closer inspection. The board is set up, but one pawn rests on its side.
Can I
And
stand
there is a cabinet behind it. You stand up the pawn? Okay.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Can I look at the cabinet then?
The cabinet is locked.
Can I bash the crap out of it with my G20?
Yeah.
Can I break the lock?
Yep. Absolutely. It's an athletics check.
You've got so much strength. Yeah.
17.
Yep, that's plenty. You break open the cabinet. You're quite noisy about it, but you broke open the cabinet and you find a status jar inside.
With a symbiote?
Mm-hmm.
So the one that we found in the lab is empty, or okay, but this one's got one in it.
Yes, you do detect something in there.
So we got
Yeah.
2 out of
She's like,
Yeah.
So leader makes
Oh,
it.
that,
three.
that is
Three.
Jandith, I
Only three.
believe.
Who is it?
Jandith.
And are there like any lockers or something where next to the beds, the bunk beds, where
Yeah,
things
feels like
might
it'd
be
hidden.
stored?
Not that you can see, no.
Alright.
All open, stuff is strewn about on the floor, but yeah, nothing. That's
Alright.
closed.
Keep heading west.
Okay.
And it's possible that this last room is where this truck is.
Hmm.
Yep.
And he's going to be ready for us because he's going to hurt me banging on the lock.
Yeah, it's-
Okay. Needs that open. Where is he?
But he may not know it's in you yet. Because
Maybe.
merging isn't brick.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot because it's got to have been me or Chuck.
Give us an athletics check, please.
18.
Nice.
18. Okay. You feel a push from behind you, a very rough shove.
Seriously, you lot?
Like in the room or in the hallway?
In the hallway.
Somebody push me in.
I have tripped and
Thanks.
fallen into you.
Push.
Luckily, I'm athletic and I'm still on my feet.
Yep.
So, which direction was that coming from? The
Behind.
push? Yeah, but
Into the room.
into the
Somebody
room.
pushed me into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Turn around. Which one of you lot just did that?
Chuck's
I'm-
just
well,
going
I'm
to
in-
take his shotgun and the clear spot fire. And it's like an arc, so...
Okay.
just
Roll for
cut-
damage.
Oh yeah, it's an area of effect. That's a good idea.
Roll for damage.
To hit.
Uh,
To hit.
What do you?
No,
To hit is...
shotguns require a dex save because they're area of
It's a
effect.
dex save.
right?
Okay.
have you got smoke
Yeah.
grenade?
Hmm?
You got smoke grenade?
Yeah, but I'm in no. I don't have the capacity.
No, but.
But yes, I
I
have, I have smoke grenades for
I
sure.
don't.
I mean, I would hope you took my weapons off me in the state I'm in.
Rolled a 16 on his dex.
Shotguns.
Because if I take the smoke grenade and lob it down the hall, we'll see any movement through the smoke.
Hopefully.
But somebody's just pushed me from behind into the room.
Yeah, but if we throw it down the hall, so where we've come from, if the Jafar's running away, we'll see him moving. Like we won't see him, but we'll see the smoke move.
Oh,
And if
okay.
not, we know he's in the room.
Mm.
Okay, so it is not a dex save. It is you roll attack and compare the attack roll to all targets within the area.
Yeah, so it was another...
Okay.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay.
But yeah, have some grenades for
Yeah.
sure.
So Sean, I'll throw a smoke grenade down the hall.
Yep.
Yep.
And with the idea, when it goes off, if the Jafar goes through it,
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Yes.
see the smoke move. Because we still don't, it's not going to reveal his shape or anything. We'll just know that something's moved through there.
Yeah, gotcha.
And if it doesn't, then
Yeah.
we're going to assume that he's gone into the room.
Okay.
Cool. Smoke grenade is a 5 by 5 meter area.
That'll take up the majority of that hallway.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. What's the plan?
Well, do we see anything moving through the smoke?
Nope.
All right, so we can safely assume that he's in the room.
Out there. That smoke.
Cool.
Okay. So
So-
Chuck's just going to stand in the doorway and shoot into the room.
Well,
But I'm in there.
well don't,
Please don't
because
shoot
the
me.
jar might be there.
Yeah.
Why don't we just throw a flashbang in there? Because a flashbang won't damage the jar,
Mm-hmm.
and then we rush in.
Okay.
Can I just do a perception check because someone's already shoved me in the door?
Perception check for
Yeah.
looking in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
because
what it is.
somebody's already pushed me in.
Yeah.
So, I'm not in
So
there.
before you lies a tidy, efficient kitchen. Kitchen staples rest on either side of a convention oven with 4 burners on its stovetop. Various pots and pans hang from the ceiling by hooks, and 5 large ceramic jars sit on the floor, their lids slightly ajar. 10 by 30 meters, kitchen is comfortably sized to feed a base of Tok'ra agents. Investigation.
14.
You don't have any plastic?
No, not in that one.
Oh, for investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, you believe they're jars of some sort?
But no people?
No people. No. Are you looking at them? Are you opening them up more, or they
Yes, I'm going to
lids
have
are
a look.
slightly ajar? Okay. Constitution save, please.
Oh boy.
13.
13. Assuming while you're doing this, you put the other jar on the ground.
No, it's in my backpack.
Oh, it's in your backpack, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how big are they? They're only about
About big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Yes.
Okay. You're fine, but you inhale something that does not taste very nice.
Okay.
But it's a success, so you just take 5 poison damage instead.
Well, I have a symbiote, so I don't have
So
to
you're
worry
fine.
It's like the sourdough base of the mother's milk. So, using as much of my concentration as possible, can I sense, other than the symbiotes around me, can I sense any unfamiliar ones?
No.
And no Jafar, other than.
Well, that's what I was hoping for,
Mm.
was the Jafar.
There's no hidden cabinets, no locked doors. Can I look down the sink? Oh.
What do you do? Assuming you're all in the kitchen right now.
Well, yeah, because we've...
I'm gonna wildly
missed
swing
something.
around with my Mossberg as a club.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you're inside.
Yeah, just any empty space, I'm just going.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a complete lap of the room.
Okay.
Don't find anything.
Reminds me of The Simpsons with Bart Simpson and Lisa.
Yeah.
So checking all the jars and pantry items and things like that. There's
Yep.
nothing.
You opening other jars?
Well, is there
More jars?
There's 5 in total. On the
so is there like the jars are obviously larger than the size of the
Yeah,
stasis
they are,
jar,
yeah.
just by convenience.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, open them up.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Con saving throw.
Oh, this is a good one. This one. So it's +4, +6. Okay, well that's a 10 on the first one.
That's a fail. So 2 DT poison damage. So.
The second one. Oh, getting
So
better.
they're all got fermented veggies and stuff in there. Just old
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
All
So
of them.
all of them. All right.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
so the third one isn't in here. Can we assume that he might have it?
Possibly.
Return to the rings.
We haven't heard the rings activate.
Nope.
So he's
So
still
still
down here.
He's going to know we're going to have it now. Well, at least one other.
Mm.
How are you feeling?
I don't think I answer in a language that is recognizable.
Does the leader know any more about the Ashrak in terms of their cloaking technology, if that has any other aspects to it? Like, does it mask their life signs? Does it, like, is there anything that, other than the obvious of the invisibility, that she might know that it has?
Which is this?
The Ashrak.
Ashrak.
Yeah.
You guys have heard of them before.
Yeah.
You're asking her, or
Yeah, but, like, we've heard of them,
yeah,
but she's encountered them.
true.
So she might give us some insight into the way it works, so that we can work out
The way the Ashrak works.
that it's armor and that makes it invisible.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like that technology it's Goa'uld technology, isn't it?
It is.
Let's run electricity through the entire facility and see if that shows out.
I've got no information on that here.
All right,
Yeah, no.
because Tok'ra have
If he
like-
wants to attack, he has to lower his invisibility.
yeah.
It's the only weakness I know about it.
Yeah. And what powers it in, like, knowing the Goa'uld technology?
Yep.
Is it powered like by crystal or something like that? Like
I
most
believe
of
so.
it is. All right. So, like what you said might work if we put enough power voltage through.
Yeah.
It'll shatter the crystal.
Or you could use bait, because they have to become invisible when they attack.
A staff weapon had we
Yeah.
had it.
I've got a Zap.
Yeah, you've got a zap.
Zap.
A zap deals damage to anything electrical.
Yeah.
Electrical.
Yeah.
You just need to be able to target him first.
Yeah.
So you need to use bait.
So if we can, so if we can get him somewhere, hit him with the Zat, that'll make him appear.
Just gotta figure out where he is in the other rooms.
Let's go.
What are you doing? Heading out of the room?
Is there a way to, like the ring platform? Is there like a console or interface to call the rings
No.
other than?
That's the arm thing.
But is that arm thing common to all rings?
I think so.
So anyone,
Because he's obviously got one,
Yeah.
and I was thinking if we can somehow say like
Nah, so
take a crystal out of the console or something like that, so he can't use it to escape. Is there any way to do that?
not that I know of.
Let's assume that he wants the 2 or 3 or 4 symbiotes.
With that, you see this guy appear in the doorway.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
He's holding up one of the bars, and he's got his arm pointed at it like that, and you see this like a little gun sort of thing pointing at it. It's the best way to explain it. So, I just need the symbiotes dead. I'll let you all live.
That's generous of you.
Please remember I'm excluded from being allowed to live right now. Please remember that for this
He
conversation.
may not know.
Why don't we sit down and have a drink, mate?
Just get him drunk.
Yep. I got a choice.
If I hit him with a Zat, though, will it hurt the symbiote?
Well, it's only a level of exhaustion. Is it 3?
And it deals damage to electrical systems. So if the jar
Oh,
is,
But I do
that's
have
a
a spare
point.
one.
we do have spare
You're
ones
just
now.
going to be stuck with it until they find a
Just
host.
gonna be stuck. Yeah, that's fine.
So if it does, or if he drops it and breaks it.
I'm just gonna have a nap
How far away is he from us?
on one of the kitchen
He's
tables.
just in the doorway. Isn't
It's 5-6 meters. It's
Okay.
20 meters that room.
Totally within shooting range.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about the shooting range, but I was more worried about if somebody could run in and catch the jar.
We got a speed of 6 meters. So
I've
yeah,
got-
you
I've
can
been
do that
around
far
5
around.
meters. Okay.
I'm going to use my martial arts.
Yeah,
I'm going to take him out.
yeah.
Initiative?
Does that count?
Roll for initiative then.
Ooh, should I bother or am I still basically not functioning?
20 on the dots and a 1. Yeah,
But
both extremes.
you can roll for initiative, but just I think it'll be a disadvantage if you try to do anything.
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
that.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
So 23.
At 23, it's everyone has to roll.
17.
23 for Ulfric, 17 for Chuck,
11.
11
9.
for
Very
Gonrock,
appropriate in this
9
moment.
for, 9
Yeah.
for Jordan. Okay,
Totally fall
Ulfric is
away.
first.
Okay, I'm going to close the distance in the fastest possible way I can.
Mm-hmm.
Leap heroically through the air
So cool.
and snatch the jar out of his hands.
Okay, it'll be a contest of strength.
What about acrobatics?
You can use your acrobatics. It'll be against his strength.
That's
Because he's
fine.
trying to hold on to it.
Yeah.
All right. Here he goes. That's 22.
Okay, you successfully get it away
No,
from him.
23. Sorry.
Yep, you beat him in his strength test.
Oh, good.
You now have hold of it.
That's why I always want to use my acrobatics.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, it's really good acrobatics. Yeah. Good.
all right. Now, take him out.
Yeah, now I'm going to shoot him with the Zat gun. Should you
Okay.
go next, don't you?
I go next.
Yeah.
Get shoot him with a real
Yep, Chuck
gun.
is next.
Yeah, Chuck's going to shoot him with the
So, yeah, I'll grab it and roll onto the ground.
Can I ascertain, can I shoot the shotgun without damaging my friend or the thing?
Probably not, no. I got everyone in that hallway, so
Probably not.
It's okay.
Well, then I...
You can fire us.
let's you move right up to him.
Yeah, I'll move right up and do it.
Yep.
As
Like
close,
right
as
in
close
his
to that as I can.
Well, looking at the picture, the only thing visible is his mouth, so just stick it in.
Wow.
That's a 19 to hit.
Dig it.
19 does not hit.
Oh,
19 does not hit.
we're
Hit
gonna
him with the shotgun and shove him
fucking
in his mouth. Chuck, you're a bad shot.
Okay. He then turns his beam onto Chuck. Nat 20 for a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that is
How much health do you have?
30.
He hits you for about 50 damage, so you're down.
Oh no.
Oh, this might be easier than I thought. Okay,
I've still got the
Got a 19.
you got the symbiote, it's all good.
yeah, but I've still got the hurling thing, and we've got a
regulator truck.
First one
We survived.
We're gonna die. Claire's gonna be the only survivor.
who was that?
Don't get that.
It's Jordan's turn. No, it's not
Jordan.
Jordan. It's
No, it's not me.
Gonrock, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with that.
Yep. What's the Zat stats?
I don't know.
You bring that
I
up.
don't have one.
Have you got it there? There's that.
Oh,
Stacks for it.
yes.
What's
Hang
it
on.
go under?
So you got to fire to hit, so it'll be your normal ranged attack bonus. There it is. Yeah.
It's +3 to hit.
7, 10.
Does not hit.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, I was going to say the
Totally
17
missed.
can't hit. Good God.
Okay, Jordan. What's Jordan going to try and attempt? You've seen one of your friends go down.
Do I have that level of awareness right now?
You just got to charge
Well,
him and knock him
well,
off.
either way, either Jordan or your symbiote is it's a fight
Someone's
or
doing
flight.
something.
Yeah.
Someone's got their hands on a P90. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do that. I'm not moving anyways, so I'll use the reflex sight to get advantage to cancel out my presumed disadvantage for trying to do anything in this state. So yellow dice is the behaving dice today. I rolled an 8. That's fair. But I didn't hit any of you.
All right. Back
Yeah.
to Ulfric.
Yep.
So before that happens, you hear a crackle over the radio. Come in, Phoenix team. This is Selmac. I was in the area. Look,
Thank God.
I understand that you found our abandoned base after the
Say
High
no
Council
words.
learned a Goa'uld assassin was on Pava. They sent me to check on you. How are things?
Help! Help!
Currently engaging the.
Under
Go-
fire. Assistance required immediately.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yes.
we encountered one of these at the Alpha site. Can you get to the ring platform so I can bring you to my ship?
Doorway? We've got to get past it.
Well, I'm in the hall now.
Right.
He's in the doorway, and you guys are in the room.
Right. But Chuck's not walking. I'm barely. It's our only hope. We gotta go.
Right. So I just grab Chuck, throw him over my shoulder, and
Yep.
charge.
Yeah.
You got to follow.
Yeah. Toledo will help me move.
Yes.
I
That's
presume.
better. Run for the rings.
Yeah.
The leader's got the.
I'm just thinking because I could put the
No.
jar down, grapple the guy, and stick a grenade in his arm or somewhere. Pull a pin as I run away.
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
I put
Chucky!
19 missed?
Yeah, but grenade's area of effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not attacking him as much as I am just planting something on his body.
You just want to keep him away from us long enough that we can get out.
He's C4 because it's got sticky.
Do you want the
I've got
D4
C4.
is a bit of a pain to set up,
Or I could.
to be honest.
Grenades are easier.
Grenades
Pull the pin and
are
go.
easier.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like with the C4, I can just peel the sticky back off, slap it on his back.
Yeah, but you got to put up with the
Yeah.
pins.
So the annoying thing is that it's going to take at least an action to put the C4 on him, and then it's another action again to detonate.
But I can detonate it once we get to the rings.
But we've got to get past him.
Well, maybe you can get past him while he's trying to deal with me.
Hopefully.
True.
All right. Let's
Okay.
make a run for it.
Yep. I'm going to throw Chuck over the shoulder and.
Not your turn yet. It's Ulfric's turn.
Yeah, so
He's getting his C4.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the jar down, grab the C4, peel the thing off, and my only action is I want to stick it somewhere, whether it's to his leg, to his back, to the top of his
Yeah,
helmet.
okay.
So I'll do some more acrobatics and martial arts and move around him to do that. So
Yep.
not trying to attack him or cause physical damage, only to plant the C4 on him.
Yep. Okay. Give us a dexterity roll to try and plant it on him.
20 on the dice. Natural
Beautiful.
20.
Excellent. You plant the C4 on the back of his leg.
Between his shoulders.
He hasn't even really taken any notice of you.
All right.
He's still looking forward at the other people in front of him.
Okay. So, I'll pick the jar up and start heading towards the ring platform.
Okay.
So Chuck's next.
Okay. Yeah. Chuck is next. Give us a.
That's it.
That's a pass. Good.
Is that like a dead saving throw, is it? Okay.
Okay. 17. It is his turn. Okay. Who's left in the room? Good. Jordan
Yes.
Gonrock. He takes aim at Gonrock.
Can Donorock have partial cover from one of the kitchen benches?
Is Gonrock hiding behind a bench?
Well, we're not hiding,
Obviously
but
not.
because we weren't all like in the.
I might have
middle
cover because I'm probably lying on the floor.
I'm just
you'll say-
seeing it's a kitchen. There'd be benches everywhere and things like that.
I didn't calculate that right. That was a critical, so it was about 80 damage. Let's go with 70, so it doesn't kill you outright. But
Yeah, thanks.
8, 14 to hit.
Yeah, you should be
Yeah,
fine.
you should be alright.
You'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It bounces off of you.
Oh.
Okay,
So you're going to grab Chuck.
Chuck. Now it's Gonrock.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Chuck, throw him over the shoulder, and just charge at him and hopefully get past him.
Okay.
Sort of strength. No.
Yeah.
18, 9, so 18.
27.
Yeah, thanks. It's
You
right there.
beat his strength check. You actually shove him aside.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I guess you run too.
I will do my absolute best.
With this
I'm just
Well,
slowly
well,
tilting to the side.
One people to
Roll.
the side. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yep, yep.
And as usual, I will drag your butt back.
Zalita is actually assisting you, so
Yes,
you get
thank goodness.
advantage. Whatever
Okay,
you
which
plan to do here.
cancels out.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
no,
You left her behind.
yeah.
No.
We're all very look. We're all in trouble, and Chuck is probably actually close to dying right now.
That's right. So
So it's fine. It's probably fine.
So Jordan's turn. So
Yes. So with Zelita's help, I will attempt to bypass the Ashrak
Yep.
on the door. I have my acrobatics is slightly higher than my athletics, so I guess I'll use that.
okay.
This is going to be like
Oh,
embarrassing.
nice.
Okay. I got a total of 17, mostly because I rolled well on the dice. I guess my fumbling movements are very hard to predict.
Okay, that was successful.
Oh my goodness.
you're ready for this.
To the rings. To the rings.
Okay. So basically take another round to get back to the ring platform from where you guys are.
Well,
Right.
can,
So someone else is going to get shot probably.
no. So top of the round again.
Yep, and Silfrid.
All right.
Yep. Set off.
Boom.
Set off
C4.
the C4.
Okay. So
It doesn't do a heap.
no, it's 1d10 damage though.
Yeah.
And there's no save.
Yeah.
It's just if you're within a meter.
But it might be enough to, because it's concussive. It's blast
Yeah.
damage
Mm.
and force damage. It might be enough to either disable his
Maybe.
weaponry and things like that, or at least put him off.
Yeah. You can roll the damage then.
Yep.
1d10.
Let's hope for a high number.
Indeed. Fingers crossed for a 10.
A 1.
Come on.
These blue dice have done nothing for me tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, blue dice,
It's
see?
something about the blue. I don't know why. Maybe
Oh.
because we're in a desert today.
Yeah,
The water
but
thing.
They're
still,
dehydrating
it's
the
blast damage. Maybe it's knocked him off his feet.
Uh-huh.
Something like that gives them a bit more of a
Have a
chance.
look at this, does it? What was the weapon?
Well, it's C4.
C4.
Got to be something, surely.
Yeah,
I think so.
I mean,
C4 bricks.
Yeah, it literally
Damage.
just says 1d10 damage.
Is that it?
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you think about it,
20 uses.
it's
Mm.
better than a grenade in its explosive capacity.
It is. And because you have a choice about when you set it off as well, unlike the grenades. And you can do cool stuff like, breaching doors and creating an IED with it.
Well, the thing is, if you think about it, if it can breach a door, because it's
Yeah.
a concentrated blast in
Yeah.
that one spot, if I put it on his leg, like Sean said,
Blow his leg off, surely.
it would be enough
Yeah.
to blow his leg off.
But that's, not really accounted for in the rules very well.
No.
Yeah.
But that's what the real world would.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's got armor
He would
on
not
his
have a leg.
Yeah.
leg and
Yeah. So the armor, might stop him getting laceration damage, but the blast would knock him off his feet.
Mm.
And
Did
he
next to no damage to him, and he's not phased.
didn't knock him off his feet, and he
Didn't even
falls
move him.
on his
You can fall over me,
Coccyx
surely.
and damages himself, and he has a lifelong debilitating lower back ache.
just what we always want.
Yes, Phoenix team.
Or GC4.
Yeah.
Okay, he took aim and fired at the vase that you were carrying.
Which is in front of me, so he's going to hit me in the back.
Okay, I thought you'd have it at your side, but he takes aim at the vase that you were carrying. Or,
Well, actually, I'm at the rings if it's the next round.
yeah, you'll be off in front. No, because
you
you already
remember I
moved
took
forward.
off around before.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
You're already gone off ahead, so
unfortunately-
everyone else is there.
And
It is me and Zelita at the back of the back,
and
Yeah, and we're in the middle.
unfortunately.
and there's a good chance the smoke is still dissipating because it's only been a few rounds
Yeah,
since
that's
we threw
Big
that.
advantage there
It
for us.
doesn't affect his side, but yep, cool.
Yeah. But, yeah.
He takes aim at Gonrock's backpack and hits for a 21.
No, I'm good.
That doesn't hit. Doesn't hit you because you got your armor on, but your backpack's on the outside.
True.
Does what's leather?
Hmm?
What's leather? Oh, well, armor class 18. So yeah, the backpack would be armor class 18.
Yeah, so beat that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Same backpack
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
carrying.
Yeah, so your backpack takes about 45 psychic damage and
damage
obliterates
to
the back.
Surely the backpack is immune to psychic damage.
No, yeah, not just psychic, but flames and everything.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the jar, surely the stasis jar's got some hardness to it.
It does. It actually
resist-
has hit points, which is underneath that amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does it have its own armor class? Because it's made of, isn't it made of like metal and?
Clay?
Oh really?
Yeah,
These state. I
Probably
thought
blast
I
it.
pictured
No.
like
Yeah.
some sort of metal.
They're made out of clay. They've got a hit points of
the
15, I
flask.
believe, in total.
Jeez.
Each jar has 10 HP.
Oh really?
Right.
They're not
Right.
that advanced. Maybe something they should look at.
Yeah.
Well, I
better
could
protection,
attach
for sure.
10 sticks of C4 to it, and
And it
it'd
would
still be alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, it's fine. We have a backup jar. Hopefully, the Tok'ra will live long enough to get into
just
it.
flop to the floor and keep on flopping, or is there now a dead snake?
Oh, it got disintegrated.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing left.
That's one.
Goes down to now at... Where are we? 16. Conrock.
Yeah, I'm still running with.
Your backpack's on
Yeah.
fire a bit.
Yeah, carrying.
I'm
Chuck.
carrying Chuck.
Yeah, you're Did
So-
Chuck
so
take damage?
Chuck, take
Chuck was laying over the
Chuck-
backpack. So what's your armor
Yeah,
class?
because you specifically were like, I'm going to
19.
sling Chuck over my back.
Chuck's twisted legs.
How are you holding him? In front? I was assuming like that.
I thought it was my shoulder.
Yeah,
She did
no,
say
covering
over
the backpack,
shoulder.
totally.
She
then.
did. She did say, "Gonna swing Chuck over the back."
I
Chuck's
didn't.
dead.
I got 18 on my death save
my
roll.
butt,
That
mate.
matters.
You're unconscious.
Chuck's got flames all going over him.
All right. So you keep running to the ring.
Yes.
Yep.
Chuck, not much I can do for the jar, so Chuck and I will keep running.
All right. Down to Jordan.
Yes, ring, please.
So as soon as you get there,
Okay.
put him down and cover us, and I'll
Yeah.
use the healing thing on him.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone's at the ring.
Yes.
Now we're back at the top for Ulfric.
Okay, so if everyone's there, I'll use the healing device on Chuck.
Okay. That's your action.
You want to radio Selmac and tell him to get us the
I was
fuck
gonna
out of
say,
here first?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, I can do both.
It's one action. Yeah. So you're healing and calling in the radio,
Well, can I be get us
I
up?
suppose. Yeah.
Talking's very
Well, you're there. You're there as well.
Yeah.
So
Sound
you
like
can-
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we end up with 2, didn't we?
2, yeah.
You want to do that?
I think we couldn't drag the threat half into the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Selmac runs over. Please move to the sides. Move out. Oh, that's not good. Someone's unconscious. Move them to the side.
Well, if he's still unconscious after
Yep.
I do the
Yeah.
thing on him,
We brought him back to
so that's
yeah,
stable.
stabilize.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm sending you down a little present for our friend. Quickly.
Oh, nice.
And he places
It's not C4.
an aqua bomb.
It's a lot.
Does it up
That's the difference. It's a lot.
and sends it back down.
Oops, they're gonna blow up.
And that's the end of the mission. Team returns to Phoenix site along with the stasis jars and the surviving symbiotes.
What happens to you?
Great question.
Do they get her out?
This just going to be next session. It's just so Jordan's
So-
a bit different now.
Yes, next session you've got a choice to make.
Yeah.
The choice will be if you want to become a host. If you become a host, you have to quit the Phoenix team and join the Tok'ra permanently, and your character retires and you have to make a new one. That is a choice. Or they can get another host for you.
Yeah. This was intended to be temporary. I'm sure there's going to be some after effects, but it should be fine, right?
Yeah, mostly. You can
Mostly.
detect things now and use Nagwa weapons,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
That's
any
the bonus.
sort of-
Yeah.
But it would also depend whether it's a pre, because there's 2 types of Tok'ra. There's the ones that are, because they have different.
Yeah, good
So
point.
like my Tok'ra, they're the original ones that have all that, the knowledge of all the Goa'uld and use of the stuff. Whereas the second ones, they're the children of the Goa'uld who was teaching them compassion and all that, and they don't have those
Oh, here we go.
traits. They have other things.
Yeah. So the former host traits are actually part of the background origins.
So you'd have to know which one they are. Is what's it called? The other ones.
That matters if you're like a full Tok'ra. But if
Yeah.
I'm not staying as a Tok'ra.
No, but like if you were,
Yeah.
we need to determine what the host symbiote is. Is it one of the? Is it the? Where is it?
I mean, it's a Tok'ra, not a Pangaran.
Yeah. Well, we don't know,
It's not a Pangaran because that doesn't make any sense.
but the Pangaran.
Are from
Well-
a specific recently discovered planet, and these guys were left for safekeeping in a secret base over 100 years ago. So they've got to be a Tok'ra,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not a Pangaran. Yes. So. Yeah.
But if you decide that you don't,
Oh, I'm
One
not.
is-
I'm not leaving the Phoenix side.
yeah.
No
So
way.
can we do it like in between sessions that they have to go and like they get another host and so that next game Jordan can start as normal?
Absolutely.
And given that we have this beautiful research facility just ways away from the Phoenix site,
Yep.
and we have Tok'ra from Haven who are there as well.
Yep.
And humans and things like
I'm
that.
sure
There's a
we'll
good
find someone.
chance we can.
But yeah, would love to know a little bit
Tell the
more
black
about
market
the
human
Tok'ra
that-
that I shared a brain with for a
There's
little
money to
bit.
be
Yep.
made with the worm eat head.
I think it's a bit more information.
Yes.
Okay, so mission points. 1
Yay.
MP is earned for identifying. Nope, you failed that one. 1 MP is earned for successfully completing this episode by recovering at least 1 status jar, which you did. 1 MP is earned for discovering the abandoned Tok'ra base, which you did.
So we got 2.
2 MPs, yep.
So now we got 5.
So we can level up.
We can level up.
Yay. Unlocks. In addition to mission points, you have unlocked these items and can now access them. Ring transporter device. The handheld healing device.
Yeah.
Um, and you gained, because you saved 2 symbiotes, you gained Hero of Pava. The Tok'ra recognize your heroism in recovering 2 lost symbiotes while braving ambush by an Ashrak. Once per mission, you have an advantage in a charisma check with a Tok'ra NPC.
Don't use it on me.
Is that once for the group or once for each of our characters?
Each, I believe.
Cool.
And it's advantage on.
Advantage on a charisma check with a Tok'ra.
That's it.
Nice.
So, can we take the handheld healing device with us now when we go off world?
Yes, it'll be basically a part of the armory now, so
Cool.
you can choose it.
Yep.
So we've got a Zap.
Yep.
And we've got a handheld healing
Yep.
device now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm
Which
going to
is
need to
good.
set up a 1-pager to keep track of all the stuff we get on the base.
Yeah. And you need to have another go at those other 2 Zats.
Yeah. Get to it. I feel like my entire downtime is just going to be dealing with the whole
It
thing,
will
to be
be.
honest.
It will be, because you'll have to recover
Yeah,
from it. And
it'll be a whole
all
thing.
that.
Yeah.
You'll have to go to the counsellor and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm back in the mid band.
Yeah.
Yeah. God,
Stop
yeah.
recording now.
Ooh.
Success.